You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. The box office is now open for 2018 individual ticket sales. Box office hours are Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can also purchase your tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX, going online to liducks.com, or visiting our mobile app. Season ticket packages and 10-game mini plans for the 2018 season are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please dial extensions 115 or 116 to speak with someone in our ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please dial extension 106 or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups with as little as 25 people to as many as 2,000. We offer block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive Smoke and Owls party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the dream team. Group ticket packages for the 2018 season are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, please dial extension 124 during normal business hours to speak with our Director of Group Sales. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle Inn Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. For more information, please contact our Merchandise and Client Relations Manager at extension 110.
This is Long Island Ducks Baseball.
Justin Davies at the plate, the winning run at third. Crowd going nuts. Swung on, bouncing ball left side, off the mitt, up third baseman Brad Strauss. Here comes Willie Rodriguez. Justin Davies has done it again. The Ducks are one quack away from the championship. Jason Johnson makes the catch. He makes the catch, and the Long Island Ducks have swept the Camden River Sharks. They are the 2004 Atlantic League champions.
Going back is Adam Bailey. He settles under it. He makes the catch! Adam Bailey makes the catch! And for a second straight year, the Atlantic League trophy will reside on Long Island. The Ducks are the Atlantic League champions.
Swinging a ground ball, hit toward short, charging in his lines. He fields, throws to first. The comeback is complete. From 2-0 down in the series, the Long Island Ducks have won 3 in a row at home. And for the 5th time in franchise history, they will head to the Atlantic League Championship Series.
And now it's time for the Long Island Ducks pregame show.
We are live here at Bethpage Ballpark in Central Islip, New York. It's time once again for Long Island Ducks baseball. And on this Sunday afternoon, the Ducks wrap up a 6-game homestand with the finale of the 3-game series against the Somerset Patriots. Good evening, everybody. My name is Michael Pollock. I should say good afternoon, everybody. My name is Michael Pollock. Thank you so much for tuning in here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. We hope your Memorial Day weekend has gone well to this point. A little bit of a gloomy day here on Long Island with some rain and chilly temperatures. The rain, though, seems to have pushed through. The tarp is off the field, and we are scheduled to begin on time today at 1:35 p.m. Well, it's an important day for the Ducks as this first half divisional race starting to slip away from Long Island. The Ducks on this homestand just 1 win in their first 5 games of the homestand. They dropped 2 of 3 to the Road Warriors earlier this week and have dropped the first 2 of this series to the Patriots, who have now won all 3 series with the Ducks in the first half of this 2018 season. The Ducks offense has gone quiet. Just 1 run over 6 hits combined in the 2 games of this weekend set. And Long Island will certainly need to get the offense going on this cold Sunday afternoon and try and get back in the win column before a 3-game road trip down to Sugar Land, Texas this week. Last night, The Ducks were defeated by the Patriots in front of a pass-capacity crowd here of 6,315. Atlantic League record 673rd sellout for Long Island last night. Unfortunately, the bats did not come out. Just 3 singles during the course of the game for the Ducks against David Kubiak, and the Patriots bullpen, 4 relievers combined for 4 scoreless and hitless innings. They combined to allow just 1 walk while striking out 4. Kubiak struck out 6 over his 5 innings of 3-hit shutout baseball. And meanwhile, the Patriots offense was in high gear yesterday as Jake Dunning started, and after a 1-2-3 first inning, ran into trouble in both the second and the third. He gave up 4 runs in the second inning on 3 hits and was tagged for 4 more in the third. Got lifted with just 1 out in that third inning. Threw 71 pitches in just 2 1/3 innings of work, 44 for strikes. Carlos Pimentel threw 2 2/3 innings of relief. Wander Perez and Dennis O'Grady 2 innings each. But ultimately, the Patriots, with 10 runs on 14 hits, get the job done, and they defeat the Ducks last night by the final count of 10-0. So the Ducks will look to get back in the win column and move back to a game over 500. They're now 13-13 on the season, 5 games behind the Patriots in the Liberty Division standings. The Ducks remain in second place in the division, 3.5 games ahead of New Britain. And the Patriots at 17-7 with the best record in the Liberty Division and the second best record in the Atlantic League. We'll take a break. When we come back, I'll sit down with Ducks hitting coach Lou Ford to talk about the doldrums offensively for the Ducks over the past 2 nights.
Hey fans, this is manager Kevin Baez, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Getting ready for this afternoon series finale between the Ducks and the Patriots. Long Island certainly looking for their offense. Just 1 run on 6 hits combined over the past 2 games here against the Patriots. And so I naturally caught up with Ducks hitting coach Lou Ford to find out whether or not it's been a case of running into some good pitching or a case of guys pressing at the plate.
Lou, obviously it's been a tough last couple of days offensively for this team. Have you guys felt as a whole that you just run into some really good pitching at the wrong time, or has it been a sense that you think guys might be pressing a little bit at home plate?
It's definitely both. We're definitely pressing. You can see during the game we're swinging at pitches that aren't strikes. You got to give them some credit. You know, both those guys pitched well. Reardon pitched better than he did the last 2 times against us. He pitched really well, and you know, you run into that, but at the same time, that's when you got to try to put together better at bats, and we haven't done that. You know, that's what we're going to have to do today. We need to put together good at bats. Hopefully, get something started early, because that's been another issue. We don't get anything early, and then it just kind of, you know, the game's over before you know it. We got to get something going early.
As both a player and a coach, you come at things from a couple different mentalities. So I guess start with the player. As a player, when guys seem to be pressing, what do you try and do to see better pitches and have better at bats at home plate?
Well, you know, there's a fine line of losing aggressiveness and being too aggressive. You know, there's a fine line there. I don't want to take away the aggressiveness of the hitters, but look, the simplest way to look at it is get a fastball in the zone and swing at it. You know, and just lay off these off-speed pitches, because we're swinging it too many in the dirt. So, you know, that's just trying to keep it simple. You know, hit fastballs in the zone and go from there.
You have so many guys on this team and in this lineup that all have veteran major league experience, guys with multiple years there. Does that help boost your confidence level in this lineup, knowing that they'll be able to turn things around in short order?
Oh, yeah. We have a lot of guys that have had success either in this league or major leagues, and, I have no doubt that these guys are going to, it's a rough patch right now where, it's like everyone is not hitting it. We have a couple guys swinging the bat, but, and hopefully we can turn that around quickly and, get some more guys hitting the ball well.
Being that you guys have yet to see Trevor Foss this season, what is the scouting report and the approach going into today's game against the right-hander who's pitched pretty well thus far?
Well, it's keep it simple. We need to, swing at strikes, get fastballs to hit, swing at strikes, and then, when we do get guys on base, try to do a little situational hitting. That will get your mind, kind of concentrating on either moving a guy over or getting a guy in, and that will, in turn, hopefully help the guy swing at better pitches too. So, it's a combination of those things.
Certainly one of the bright spots on this homestand has been Ramon Cabrera, who has stepped into Wilkin Castillo's role behind the plate after Castillo joined the Yankees, and he had a 3-hit day, including the game winner 2 nights ago, and last night had 2 hits. What have you liked that you've seen from Cabrera thus far?
No, I like him a lot. I like he catches the ball really well. He has nice soft hands back there. He had a nice walk-off hit his first game, I guess, since Wilkin was gone. But, swinging the bat well. It's great because Wilkin was too, and it's, it's nice to have your catcher hitting because that's a luxury, definitely. Both those guys playing great defense, so it's a luxury to have them hit too.
On the pitching side of things today, Jair Jurgens goes back to the mound. He's had some ups and downs this season, but what do you think is going to be the key to him finding success here in the early going?
I think getting ahead early, throwing strikes, that making him swing the bat and try to get some quick outs. He hasn't pitched in a while, and, just trying to, once you get in the groove and get the guys where they're swinging the bat and you making good pitches, hopefully you can, get through the innings a little quicker that way.
And finally, the bullpen has been a strong point of this team. Yesterday, just 2 runs given up in 6 2/3 innings. What have you liked most out of the relief corps this year?
Pretty much the consistency. Everybody we've brought in, for the most part, it's been consistent where everybody's putting together good games, and KB can have confidence in just about any guy down there, which is it's a luxury we haven't had. Since I don't know when, but we have a lot of guys that he has confidence in any situation, and then at the back end we got 2 very good pitchers, obviously, K-Rod and Vinny, and both those guys have been really solid for us. So I think we're very confident with our bullpen.
Thanks so much for the time, Lou. Best of luck today in the homestand finale.
Okay, thanks, Mike.
That is Lou Ford of the Long Island Ducks. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll look at the pitching matchup for today's game, and then we'll have the starting lineups of the first pitch between the Ducks and the Patriots.
Hey, fans, this is outfielder and hitting coach Lou Ford, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolot walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt, and autographed baseball. Refreshments including hot dogs, chips, cupcakes, frozen ice treats, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. We're back at Bethpage Ballpark, just about set for today's game. The Ducks will be taking the field here shortly, so let's take a look at the pitching matchup this afternoon. Jair Jurgens will be retaking the mound for the Ducks for the first time since May 11th. He had his last start skipped over as he was dealing with some minor shoulder discomfort, nothing serious at all, but Ducks wanted to take it cautiously, and so they decided to skip over his last start and then push this one back a couple of extra days due to the off days that Long Island had. So Jurgens will take the mound today. He's 1-2 with a 6.18 ERA, 3 starts on the year. He has given up 25 hits in 16 innings, just 3 walks though, and has struck out 8. On the other side, the Ducks will get their first look at Trevor Foss, a right-hander from Wisconsin, who will make his 5th start of the year. He has pitched well thus far for the Patriots, 1-1 record with a 2.54 ERA, 17 hits allowed in 17 2/3 innings this year, 4 walks to 14 strikeouts, and earned the win his last time out against the Sugarland Skeeters. That was back on May the 22nd, 5 days ago, when he threw 5 shutout innings, gave up just 3 hits and 1 walk while striking out 6. So, Trevor Foss will face the Ducks for the first time this year. Meanwhile, Jair Jurgens will face the Somerset Patriots for the first time here in 2018. Should be a good matchup on the mound today. Ducks have taken the field wearing their alternate black uniforms here this afternoon. And we will momentarily have our national anthem here today. Again, a cloudy day. Rain has been falling throughout the better portion of the day, but for the most part, it seems to have dissipated, and now just some cloudy skies overhead, cool temperatures on this Sunday afternoon. Much cooler than it has been the last couple of days when temps were up in the 80s with the humidity increasing as well. That led to the rain here earlier today. Well, we have a group out on the field that is located down the third base line, and that is our color guard today. Cub Scout Pack 201 from Williston Park is out here on the field. And as fans rise and remove their hats and caps, we're going to turn things now down to the field for the Roosevelt High School Choir. They're going to perform today's national anthem. A very nice job by the Roosevelt High School Choir with today's national anthem here at Bethpage Ballpark. So we're just about ready for baseball on this Sunday afternoon of Memorial Day weekend. We hope everybody's Memorial Day weekend festivities have gone well to this point. Ducks and the Patriots will both enjoy an off day tomorrow, as will the entire Atlantic League. And the Ducks will be getting aboard the plane and heading down to Sugar Land, Texas, where they'll take on the Skeeters this week, Tuesday through Thursday. Let's go through the starting lineups for this afternoon's game. In the series finale for the Somerset Patriots, Julio Bourbon will lead things off. He is the center fielder. Batting second and at third base, getting the start today is Scott Kelly. Craig Massey is the second baseman. He hits third. The cleanup hitter and first baseman is Aaron Dudley. Batting fifth, starting in left field today, is Danny Dorn. The shortstop and sixth hitter is Alfredo Rodriguez. Kyle Roller is the designated hitter. He will bat seventh. The eighth hitter and catcher is Adam Weissenberger. And rounding out the order for the Patriots will be their right fielder. Getting the start is Justin Pacioli. On the other side for the Long Island Ducks, Jordani Valdespin will lead things off. He is at second base. Emilio Bonifacio will bat second and play shortstop today. His first start at shortstop since joining the Ducks. Right fielder Travis Snider will hit third. The cleanup hitter and left fielder today is Lou Ford. Batting fifth, doing the catching this afternoon, is Ramon Cabrera. Daniel Fields gets the half day as the designated hitter. He will hit in the number 6 spot. Cody Puckett plays third base. He will bat seventh. The 8 hitter, getting his first start of the year at first base, is Alex Soleil. And rounding out the order, getting the start in center field today, is Robert Garcia. Lots of changes abound for the Ducks as David Washington is out of the lineup once again, placed on the disabled list today. We'll have more about that during the course of the broadcast, but Washington is out of the lineup once again after suffering the hand injury 2 nights ago. And with the fact that he has been the rock at first base this year, Ducks have had to maneuver some players defensively. And Kevin Byers gives Daniel Fields the half day, so that puts Lou Ford in the outfield, has to move Garcia over to center from right as Snider goes back out to right, and Alex Soleil getting the opportunity to play as Dan Lyons gets a much-needed day off. He has played quite a bit for the Ducks this year, so Lyons gets a day off today. And, of course, the Patriots have a bit more of a luxury of being able to play some of the guys that they have not played on a regular basis, having won the first 2 games of the series and now opening up a 5-game lead in the Liberty Division standings. And so guys like Scott Kelly and Justin Pacioli, who have been on the bench for most of the season, get the opportunity to start this afternoon. So we're just about ready to go here. Jair Jurgens will step up onto the mound, and stepping into the batter's box will be Julio Borbon, who bats from the left side. First pitch on the way from Jair Jurgens. And the fastball is at the knees for a called strike. We are underway.
Start time of the ball game is 1:40.
1:40 our official first pitch time here at Bethpage Ballpark on the Sunday afternoon. We'll get the temperature here momentarily. Jurgens works out of the stretch, and his 0-1 is downstairs to even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike.
Services temperature of this afternoon's game is 60 degrees.
60 degrees. You can tell the big difference. It was 77 here last night. A 17-degree drop in temperature, and you could certainly feel it too. 1-1, swing and a foul tip into the glove of Cabrera, as Borbon just caught a piece of the high offering from Jurgens. 1 ball and 2 strikes on the lefty Borbon, who's had a great season for the Patriots thus far. 317 hitter, 2 home runs, and 15 runs batted in. Jurgens looks in for the sign and comes set. Here is the 1-2. And Borbon takes downstairs for a ball. That will even things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Borbon will be followed by Kelly and Massey here in the first inning. Patriots wearing the navy blue alternate uniforms today after the wearing of the gray uniforms last night. The Ducks are once again in the alternate blacks. 2-2. A half swing of a ball down in the dirt. They appeal to third, and third base umpire says no swing. So the count has gone full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. That's Joe Iglio over at third base. David Speranza, the home plate umpire tonight, and Warren Nicholson is around at first. So it'll be a 3-2 delivery from Jurgens to Borbon, leading things off in this first inning. Jurgens comes set on the mound. And here's the payoff pitch. Borbon, a line drive up the middle into center field. There's a base hit. Borbon continuing to victimize the Ducks. He has been a difficult out for Ducks pitching all season long thus far. And with that hit, it increases his batting average against the Ducks well over 400. He came into the game 13 of 32 against Long Island this year, a .406 hitter. Only Mike Francoso with a better average among qualified hitters. And Borbon with a leadoff single to get things started. For Jurgens, that is now the 26th hit he has given up in 16 innings this year. Scott Kelly to the plate from the right side. Let's see if he tries to lay down a bunt. He does not square and takes a fastball strike over the inside corner. Kelly on the season, this is his first start of the series against Long Island. .231 average, 9 of 39 at the plate with no homers and 5 runs batted in. Can hear that wind howling as it blows in from right field. Jurgens set, and the 0-1. Kelly squares this time and ends up taking another strike, a fastball knee high. And the count quickly 0-2. Again, it appears as though the rain has stopped for the time being. If it is falling, it's just a very light mist. And that wind blowing in hard from right field towards the first base stands. Cloudy skies overhead with the sun trying to peek through from out above left field. Here comes the 0-2 delivery from Jurgens to Kelly. Right-hander, a long wait, now deals home, and Kelly swings and fouls it back to the screen behind the plate. So we'll do it once again at 0-2. Light crowd on hand here on this Sunday. I think many fans were shooed away a little bit by the rain and the wind that came through, and the wind still howling here at Bethpage Ballpark. So it'll be an 0-2 pitch once again. Throw over to first here, though, quickly, just to check on the runner Bourbon, who is back safely. Bourbon does have terrific speed. 3 steals this year and 4 attempts thus far for Bourbon. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch on the way, and Kelly pops one up in the air. First base side and foul ground. Alex Soleil over to the dugout, but we'll watch this one sail back into the seats and out of play. And Kelly doing what the Patriots do very well, and that's fighting off a lot of tough 2-strike pitches. Their lineup has not been an easy lineup to retire this year. Not tearing the cover off the baseball in terms of batting average, but they make pitchers work. And this is only the second batter of the game, and Jurgens already at 10 pitches. Once again, the 0-2 delivery. Bourbon leads, and Kelly takes a fastball high and in tight. Would not chase out of the zone. And that is ball 1. Kelly, a returner to the Patriots. He is a New Jersey native from West Windsor, New Jersey. Guy who plays hard every single game. He is one of those guys that will leave it all out on the field no matter what game it is, whether it's the first game of the year or the last. Bourbon runs, and Kelly pops it up in the air. Foul territory, first base side. Ramon Cabrera, the catcher, battling the wind, and he makes the basket catch. That was not an easy play for Cabrera with that wind howling, pushing the ball in towards the area behind home plate. But a nice grab by Cabrera to retire Kelly for the first out.
The second baseman, number 25. Craig Massey, number 25.
So with one away, that'll bring Craig Massey up to the plate. Massey, the second baseman, he bats in the number 3 spot of the order. Lefty hitter against the righty pitcher. Throw over to first base just to check on Bourbon, and he is back safely. Alex Soleil, 41 games in his career at first base, but getting his first start of the year at first today. He's the utility infielder for the Ducks. First pitch on the way here from Jurgens, and Massey takes a fastball that just missed, I think a little low as the wind picks up. And the count goes to 1-0 on Massey, who comes in hitting .286, 6 hits in his first 21 at-bats this year, no home runs, and 3 runs batted in. Missed some time earlier in the year due to injury. But back and healthy now. Bourbon with a healthy lead at first, and now time is called at home plate. Middle infielders are a double play depth here. Cody Puckett well off the bag at third base with a lefty hitter. And Soleil holds on the runner at first. 1-0, there goes the runner. Pitch is taken on the outside corner for a strike. The throw down to second base, not in time. The shortstop Bonifacio dropped the baseball as it came in. It would have been a close play, but ultimately it will be a stolen base for Julio Bourbon, his 4th of the year. So Bourbon gets in a scoring position with 1 out. It'll be a 1-1 pitch coming up to Craig Massey, as Jurgens was able to hit the outside corner for a strike. Jurgens comes set. Runner goes for third. The 1-1 is taken for a strike. The throw down to third base, not in time. And Bourbon is in there safely. So Jurgens gets another strike, but the right-hander not paying enough attention to Julio Bourbon, and he takes another base. And just like that on 2 steals, the Patriots have a runner at third base with only 1 out. Now fly ball can get him in. That's something Somerset has done very well, is manufacture runs. So the count 1-2 on Massey as Jurgens will look for the strikeout here to get the second out and keep the runner at third. 1-2 strike delivery, and Massey takes a fastball just low. Jurgens thought he had strike 3 there, but home plate umpire David Speranza thought otherwise. Kevin Baez asking from the first base dugout where that pitch was to home plate umpire David Speranza. So the count is 2-2 now on Massey with Aaron Dudley waiting on deck. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off down the left field line. Defensive swing there from Massey, and he does get enough of it to fight it away. We'll do it again with the count even. Patriots have played most of their games at home this year. They have 18 games at home, 12-6, but they have done really well on the road, 5-1 in their few road games this season. Another 2-2 from Jurgens. It's on the way. And a ground ball hit to the right side. That'll get the run in. Fielded by Valdespin. He throws to first for the out. Scoring from third base is Julio Bourbon, who manufactured that run with a pair of stolen bases. And the Patriots strike first. They take a 1-0 lead.
I get the fourth position. The first baseman, number 7, Aaron Dudley.
The Ducks have not had much offense of late, but one thing they have had trouble with this year has been getting runners home from third with less than 2 outs and manufacturing those runs. With the speed that they have in their order, the Patriots there use the speed of Bourbon, gets the second, gets the third, and scores on the ground out. So with 2 down and the base is empty, Aaron Dudley will come up, and the first pitch from Jurgens is a strike, 0-1. That's the first inning run allowed by Jurgens this year. Patriots, meanwhile, after the off day tomorrow, will hit the road to Lancaster. They'll take on the Barnstormers in a 3-game series beginning on Tuesday night. 0-1 to Dudley, swinging a rocket in the air to center field. Long run over for Robert Garcia. And right center, he'll make the catch. That'll put an end to the top of the first inning. So Jurgens ends up retiring 3 in a row, but not before the Patriots get a run on 1 hit. No errors, and the bases left empty. Jurgens and David Speranza having a couple words as Jurgens came off the field. After a half inning of work, it is the Patriots 1 and the Ducks coming up to bat.
Hey fans, this is pitcher John Brownell, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, has been family owned and operated for over 60 years. Stop by today to check out their giant selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives and a luxurious customer lounge. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer. Visit online at SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more. Call 855-917-8737 today.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? Long Island's hometown team is proud to present the Long Island Ducks Biergarten. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Biergarten will feature a variety of frosty drafts and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks-branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the Long Island Ducks Biergarten on your next visit to the ballpark.
Fans, every walk by a Ducks batter this season is brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island offering the comprehensive quality care that you need the moment you need it. City MD Urgent Care. Need a doctor? Just walk in. So the Patriots get the first run of the ball game as they jump in front 1-0, courtesy of the RBI ground out from Craig Massey in the first. The Patriots have done very well when scoring first this year. 11 wins to 1 loss in games that they score first. 4-0 on the road. So that history doesn't bode well for the Ducks, but obviously a lot of baseball still to be played this afternoon. Jordani Valdespin will step into the batter's box. He'll lead things off from the left side, second baseman for Long Island. Trevor Foss, the Patriots right-hander, kicks and fires home. And the first pitch hits the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. Valdespin comes in with a 373 batting average on the year. 4 home runs, 18 runs batted in. From the windup, the 0-1, and missed down and in. And a slider taken by Valdespin to even the count at 1-1. followed by Bonifacio and Snider here in the first inning. And the Ducks will certainly be looking to get the offense going after a tough start to this series. The 1-1 rocketed into right field, and there's a base hit. Good start for Long Island as Jordani Valdespin cracks a base hit over the head of second baseman Craig Massey, and it looked like Valdespin is shaking that left hand out. I don't know if it was just a sting from the swing or something else, but he is certainly in some pain there on his left hand. Took his batting glove off there and is shaking out that left hand after the base hit. That is a bit of a concern. Donnie Pitcher, the trainer for the Ducks, has not come out of the dugout to check on him. I think it just might be the sting that hitters sometimes feel when they get jammed a bit on a pitch. He's trying to wave that out of his hand. First pitch is taken for a strike here by Bonifacio. And the count 0-1. Bonifacio, the switch hitter, getting the start at shortstop today. Comes in hitting .333 as a Duck, no homers and 8 runs batted in. Valdespin takes his lead from first. He is 5 of 7 in the stolen base department, and a throw over forces him to scamper back quickly. Bonifacio had one of the 3 Ducks hits last night, the other 2 coming from Ramon Cabrera. Falls from the belt. Here comes the 0-1. Bonifacio takes a fastball strike over the outside corner. And the right-hander Trevor Foss quickly ahead, 0-2. Foss making his 5th start of the year for the Patriots, 1-1 record. And he's got a 2.54 ERA on the season. Here comes the 0-2 delivery. And Bonifacio was swinging a miss for strike 3 as he chased the breaking ball downstairs. Emilio Bonifacio strikes out on 3 pitches. And there's the first out here in the bottom of the first inning.
Getting in the third position, the right fielder, number 23, Travis Snider, number 23.
That'll bring Travis Snider to the plate. Defensively for the Patriots this afternoon, Danny Dorn in left field, Julio Borbone in center, and Justin Pacioli gets the start in right. I'll give you the infield here, left to right, after the first pitch to Ducks right fielder Travis Snider. Foss comes set, and the first offering is actually going to be a throw over to first to check on Valdespin. Third baseman Scott Kelly this afternoon. Alfredo Rodriguez back at shortstop. Craig Massey, the second baseman, and Aaron Dudley is around at first base. Doing the catching behind home plate, Adam Weissenberger for right-hander Trevor Foss. Another throw over, and Valdespin again is back safely at first. Be interesting to see how much running is done today. The tarp was on the field overnight, of course, but with that humidity in the air, a little bit more moisture in the dirt, and less likely for runners to get good speed as they race around the bases. First pitch here, and Snider rockets one to second, caught there by Massey. The throw back to first, not in time, and it actually, I think, hit Valdespin in the back, and it caroms over towards first base, and Valdespin is down on the ground by first base, and that is going to bring Donnie Pitcher, the Ducks trainer, out of the dugout to check on him. Valdespin twice here in this first inning has gotten shaken up. First on the base hit to right field, where it looked like he hurt his right hand, and they are racing back to first base on the throw from Craig Massey on the line drive. He tried to throw back to first and double him off, and must have caught him right in the back on the throw, and he was in considerable pain right away. Ducks can ill afford to lose a guy like Valdespin after losing David Washington in an injury on this homestand. So Travis Snider with the hard luck line out, hit the ball right on the button, just hit it right at Craig Massey, the second baseman. Valdespin will still be on the bases, assuming he can stay in this game. Either way, the Ducks will have a runner at first with 2 out and Lou Ford coming up. Ducks have just 2 position players available on their bench, and they are Dan Lyons, who is the shortstop for Long Island, but getting the day off today, and Keith Ozerski, the backup catcher, who Kevin Myers has said really would only be used in an emergency situation. Now, Valdespin certainly looks to be in some discomfort. He's still looking at that left hand, flexing that left hand, which I think, again, he hurt on that base hit to right field. I'm not sure if it was just the sting that sometimes hitters will feel when they get jammed on a pitch or break their bat. But he He's still shaking out that left hand, and that seems to be more of the concern for Valdespin right now than the back on the throw over from Massey. Valdespin continuing to flex out that left hand and showing it to Ducks trainer Dottie Pitcher, and I think Valdespin will be okay to stay in the ball game here, at least for the time being. And Kevin Baez certainly wants to give Dan Lyons a day off that he deserves. He's been playing pretty much every day for the Ducks, including those morning games and day games after night games. He gives him the day off today, maneuvers around his defense to be able to withstand Lyons not being in the lineup and out in the defensive lineup for the Ducks. But a guy like Valdespin going out with the way he has hit this year and the way he's played would be a tough loss. Here's Lou Ford to the plate from the right side. First pitch, and Ford takes a fastball outside from Foss for ball one. So runner at first with 2 outs here for the Ducks. Lou Ford comes in hitting .260 on the year. He's been scuffling a bit at the plate. 2 home runs and 15 runs batted in. Here is the 1-0. And Ford takes down and away for ball 2. Patriots got their leadoff man on the single by Bourbon. He would eventually steal 2 bases in the same at bat and score on the ground out. Meanwhile, Valdespin led off here in the bottom of the first, but has yet to advance past first base. Here's the 2-0. Kicking the pitch. Ford takes. There's a fastball strike right down the middle at the knees. 2-1. Foss earned the win his last time out. 5 scoreless innings against the Sugarland Skeeters on May 22nd. That was at TD Bank Ballpark in a 9-1 victory for the Patriots this past Tuesday night. 2-1. Swinging a foul ball off the mask of catcher Adam Weissenberger. Ford got a good chunk of that baseball and just fouled it straight back into the head of Weissenberger. That's why those catchers wear those helmets. And home plate umpire David Speranza giving him an extra few moments here to shake out the cobwebs as he brings the baseball out to Foss and then comes back behind home plate. So the count 2-2 here on Ford with a runner at first and 2 down. Patriots with an early 1-0 lead. Ford will dig back into the batter's box with a closed stance. Foss working out of the stretch gets the sign on the rubber. And the 2-2 delivery. Swinging a high pop-up in the air to shallow right center. Going out, the second baseman Massey has a beat on it. Now the wind blowing it back in. Still coming on, and he makes the basket catch. Almost a big break there for the Ducks as the wind took all of that ball and almost blew it back in towards first base. But Massey makes the basket catch, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, a leadoff single for the Ducks, but they leave Valdespin at first. We have played 1. Patriots 1 and the Ducks nothing.
Hey fans, this is shortstop Dan Lyons, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
We asked people across Long Island, what does energy efficiency mean to you?
Energy efficiency? It means finding ways to save a few dollars on my electric bill each month.
PSEG Long Island is introducing smart technologies that let you control just how much energy you use.
To me, it really is important to keep Long Island green so future generations can enjoy our island's beauty.
And we're partnering on renewable sources that will keep Long Island sustainable for generations. Discover all of our energy efficiency programs at psegLINY.com/efficiency.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owls party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickolock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
On to the second inning here at Bethpage Ballpark. Somerset Patriots with an early 1-0 lead. Time for the Ducks Health Report, which is brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy, the official therapist of the Long Island Ducks. The good news for the Ducks, Jurgens is back on the mound after missing his last start due to some minor shoulder discomfort. So it is good to see him back out there and pitching as part of this 6-man rotation for Long Island. The bad news is 2 players were officially put on the disabled list today. Andrew Barbosa, retroactively to May 9th, was put on the disabled list. He has been dealing with the shoulder tightness and still about a week or so away, but the Ducks hoping that he'll be able to return to the rotation soon, especially with the struggles of Jake Dunning over his last couple of starts. And also retroactively to Saturday, put on the disabled list was David Washington. Friday night here, chasing a bunt by Andy Chavez, dove after it and missed in foul territory and ended up having to come out of the game at the start of the second inning. First pitch, and there is a strike on the inside corner, 0-1. He has an injured right middle finger, and so he will not be making the trip down to Texas with Long Island and was put on the disabled list. That's a minimum of 10 days from this past yesterday. 0-1. Dorn lifts a fly ball down the left field line, drifting foul and out of play. And Jurgens quickly ahead, 0-2. And so 2 players join Audie Affner, who's been on the disabled list. He's been out with a broken finger, long-term injury for him. And obviously we saw Jordani Valdespin apparently injure his left hand in the bottom of the first inning, but he is back out there at second base, so that is a good sign. Taken upstairs for ball 1 by Dorn, who comes in with a .254 average on the season, no homers and 4 RBIs for the Patriots. Jurgens looks in for the sign from Cabrera. And the 1-2. Swinging a fly ball in the air to left center, tailing into the gap. Long run over for Robert Garcia. Gives way to Lou Ford. And the Ducks left fielder will make the catch for out number 1. Lou Ford getting the start in left field for Long Island today. As we just mentioned, Robert Garcia is the center fielder. And around in right field is Travis Snider. For Garcia, today is, I believe, his first start in center field. Yes, it is. His first start in center field this year. He's been playing right field otherwise. I'll give you the infield here momentarily after the first pitch from Jurgens to Alfredo Rodriguez, the shortstop for the Patriots. First pitch is taken upstairs, and that is ball 1. Rodriguez, by the way, is the 10th batter of this afternoon's ball game. And did you know that you could join Planet Fitness for as low as $10 a month? Visit planetfitness.com today to find your nearest club and to learn more. 1-0. And there's a strike. Good fastball on the inside corner. Now leaving up the count at 1-1. Kyle Roller will then be next for Somerset. Cody Puckett on the left side of the infield at third base, and the shortstop today, Emilio Bonifacio, his first start at shortstop since joining the Ducks. 1-1, swing and a miss. Might have gotten a piece, I think he did, according to home plate umpire David Speranza, so that'll run the count to 1-2 on Rodriguez. Jordani Valdespin at second. Alex Soleil makes his first start at first base. He had 41 starts there in his time in the Tampa Bay Rays organization over the last 4 years. 1-2 is cut on and missed for strike 3. Good breaking ball down in the dirt from Jair Jurgens. The right-hander gets his first strikeout of the afternoon. And he has retired the first 2 batters here in the second inning. Ron Cabrera doing the catching again behind home plate. He is now the Ducks starting catcher after Wilkin Castillo's contract was purchased on Thursday by the New York Yankees organization. He is with AAA Scranton Wilkes-Barre. So a 2-down Kyle Roller will come up to the plate. Roller has had some big-time struggles here in the early going. First pitch here, and he pops it up foul down the third base line. This will drift up and out of play, back into the seats. And so the count 0-1. Castillo is yet to play since joining AAA Scranton. Kyle Higashioka is the primary catcher for the Yankees AAA affiliate. Their backup was Eric Kratz, who was just traded to the Milwaukee Brewers and homered against the Mets yesterday. 0-1. Roller swings, fouls it over the screen, off to our left and upstairs, out of play. Karam's back down below. So the count quickly 0-2 on the lefty swinging Kyle Roller, and Jurgens a strike 3 away from a 1-2-3 inning in the second. Patriots out to an early 1-0 lead. The Ducks defense shifts around to the right side for Roller. Shortstop Bonifacio playing almost directly behind second. And the 0-2 runs inside on a slider from Jurgens. Fourth start of the year for Jurgens today. Comes in 1-2 with a 6.18 ERA. 11 runs in 16 innings giving up coming into today's game. And certainly looking to improve on those numbers is the right-hander. The 1-2, and Roller takes the breaking ball just low. Good eye by the Patriots designated hitter who packs a ton of power, but has yet to homer this year and is hitting a dismal 140 coming into today's game. 2-2. Just missed inside. Jurgens wanted that one. A good breaking ball that just missed the corner. It's the second time today Jurgens just thought he has had strike 3 and did not get the call. So the count full at 3-2 here after Jurgens started ahead 0-2. Right-hander ready to go. And the payoff pitch on the way is swung on and grounded towards the middle and through into center field, a base hit. That time, Jordani Valdez being shaded over to his left. If he was in his normal spot, might have had a chance as it was hit towards first base side of second. And Jurgens looked like he had strike 3, didn't get the call, and then gives up the 3-2 base hit to Kyle Roller. Second hit of the day for Somerset. So a 2 down to the runner at first. That will give Adam Weissenberger an opportunity. The catcher, an 8-hitter for the Patriots, stepping up to home plate. Roller will take his lead at first, does not have great speed. And the first pitch, Weissenberger takes a fastball at the knees for strike 1. Good velocity on that pitch from Jurgens. Don't have a radar gun here, but certainly looked like he had some zip on that fastball. Weissenberger at 200, 2 homers and 8 runs batted in, has been sharing the catching duties with Yovan Gonzalez. The 0-1 fouled back to the screen behind home plate, got jammed on that pitch. And Jurgens quickly gets ahead once again at 0-2. So once again, Jurgens gets ahead in the count. And now let's see if he can put Weissenberger away and strand the runner at first base. Puckett plays halfway at third, close to the line with the righty hitter. Soleil holds on the runner at first. And the 0-2. Breaking ball down in the dirt. Weissenberger would not chase. And so the count goes to 1-2. Already 37 pitches here for Jurgens. He's thrown a lot of strikes, but the Patriots have had a lot of 2-strike foul balls as well. And continuing to work the count as they have all series long. Here's the 1-2. And again down in the dirt. These Ducks pitchers in this series, whether by desire or by inability to have command of their pitches, have been trying to get the Patriots to chase a lot out of the zone when they get to 2 strikes. And this is a Patriots team that won't do that. Usually the guys who have had success against Somerset, a guy like Jake Fisher, it's about attacking the zone and forcing the Patriots to put the ball in play. Here comes the 2-2. And a breaking ball here misses downstairs. So for the second straight hitter, Jurgens got ahead 0-2. And the count has now gone full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. That'll allow Roller to take off from first base on the pitch. So Soleil will now retreat and play behind the runner. Valdez being the second baseman, shaded slightly towards the middle. Here comes the 3-2 from Jurgens to Weissenberger. There goes Roller, and the pitch swung on and lifted in the air to center, hit well. Back goes Robert Garcia, still on his horse in right center. He'll make the running catch, and that'll end the inning. Weissenberger gave it a ride, but Garcia was able to use his speed to track it down. And Jurgens gets out of this second inning unharmed. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left for the Patriots. After an inning and a half, Patriots lead the Ducks 1-0.
Hey fans, this is infielder Cody Puckett, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to. Ducks fans follow all season long as the Long Island Ducks try to meet the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs this season, then Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. Chappie's Funeral Homes, where caring for others is our family tradition. So Jair Jurgens allows a base hit, but nothing further in the top of the second inning. We go to the bottom half of the second. And in the bottom half of inning number 2, it will be Ramon Cabrera leading things off. He'll be followed by Daniel Fields and Cody Puckett. First pitch is in there for a strike. And the count 0-1 on Cabrera, who had multiple hits yesterday, the only Duck with multiple hits. As Long Island managed just 3 for the game, Cabrera takes inside, and that will even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Thus far, 6 hits in his first 17 at-bats, no home runs, and 2 runs batted in. Foss works out of the windup, kicks and fires, and a big breaking ball misses up and away. A lot of movement on that pitch, but misses out of the zone. So 2-1 the count on the lefty swinging Cabrera. He's a switch hitter. Foss deals. Cabrera lifts one in the air to left towards the line. Long run over for Danny Dorn. He's not going to get there, and it lands fair just inside the line and heads into the corner. Cabrera will head to second base, and he is there with a leadoff double. Good piece of hitting there by Cabrera to go the other way on the pitch from Foss. Not an easy thing to do. And just snuck it inside the line. So a base hit and a double, I should say, for Cabrera. His second double as a member of the Ducks. His first won the game here on Thursday night in the bottom half of the 9th inning against William Gabay of the Road Warriors. So runner at second, nobody out. Good start to the second for Long Island. Here's Daniel Fields to the plate, batting from the left side. First pitch, and he takes downstairs for ball 1. Kevin Baez is not a manager that typically will have his hitters bunt in the early going of the game, whether it would move a runner from first to second or second to third with less than 2 outs. Does not do that very often. Fields not typically a guy who bunts anyway. 1-0. Swings and lines it into center field. There's a base hit. Cabrera on his way to third. Kevin Baez is going to give him the stop sign as Barbone threw it back in. So Cabrera, who doesn't have terrific speed, is able to make it to third but no further. A base hit for Daniel Fields. And Long Island set up here with runners at first and third and nobody out. Fields had been struggling coming in, hitting just .203 on the year with no homers and 3 runs batted in, but got all of that pitch from Foss as he lines it back through the box. First hit of the series for Fields. And now Long Island with runners at first and third, nobody out, a golden opportunity to at least tie this game. Ducks now out hitting the Patriots 3-2 on the afternoon. Here's Cody Puckett from the right side, hitting in the number 7 spot today. Foss's first pitch, and Puckett takes up and inside for ball 1 on a changeup. Puckett comes in a .239 hitter on the year, 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Back for his 5th season here with the Ducks. Fields with good speed leads off first base. And the 1-0. Breaking ball, good eye by Puckett as he takes out of the zone. And runs the count to 2 balls and no strikes. Fields on the year, 4 for 4 in the stolen base department. I wouldn't be surprised if Kevin Baez tried to put him in motion maybe to get him in a scoring position and take that double play out of order. Alex Soleil waits in the on-deck circle for Long Island. Here's the 2-0 from Foss. Set at the belt. Kicks and comes home, and Puckett takes a fastball that misses downstairs. And now Foss one more out of the zone away from loading up the bases with nobody out. Cabrera at third doubled. Fields, the runner at first, singled. And here comes the 3-0 from Foss. Gets the sign. kicks and fires to the plate. Puckett takes all the way, and that misses the inside corner for ball 4. So Trevor Foss allows a walk to Cody Puckett. First walk of the day issued by the Patriot right-hander. It's brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island. Need a doctor? Just walk in. And now the Ducks with the bags full, nobody out, and Alex Soleil coming to the plate. Again, a fly ball here. Has to be deep enough. Cabrera does not have a ton of speed. But a base hit could produce 2 with Daniel Fields' speed at second. First baseman playing in tight in front of the runner, Puckett. That's Dudley. First pitch, and Soleil takes a fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. Soleil comes in with 7 hits in his first 33 at-bats this year at .212 average. No homers, 3 runs batted in. Again, starting at first base for the first time since joining the Ducks here this season. Runners lead from every base, and the 0-1. That fastball is off the outside corner. Good eye from Soleil, and that'll even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. This year, Soleil has yet to get a hit with the bases loaded, but has picked up 2 RBIs. I believe both on walks, if I'm not mistaken. 1-1. Checks his swing, takes outside as Foss misses with a fastball again. Last 2 haven't missed by much, but definitely appear off the plate, and Soleil in front 2-1. Cabrera at third, Fields at second, and Puckett at first. Nobody out. Ducks trailing by a run. 2-1 pitch, and Soleil pops it foul back behind the plate. This will drift up and out of play. And Foss gets the count even at 2-2. Robert Garcia will be next for Long Island. Patriots got their run in the first. A double, a single, and a walk thus far here in the second inning have given the Ducks the opportunity to at least tie the game. Foss comes set on the hill. And here is the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a line drive up the middle into center field. A base hit for Soleil. Cabrera will score. Fields around third. He's going to score. It's a 2-run single for Long Island native Alex Soleil. And the Ducks go in front 2-1 here in the second inning. That ends a streak of 18 consecutive scoreless innings for the Ducks offense, and Alex Soleil delivers with a 2-run base hit up the middle, his 4th and 5th runs batted in of the year. And a much-needed big hit from the Ducks offense, who already has 4 hits today. 2/3 of the total Long Island got in their 2 games previously combined. And the Ducks with their 2 runs already outscoring what they did in the first 2 games of the series combined. Now runners at first and second, nobody out. Here's Robert Garcia to the plate. He's already squaring the bunt, and the first pitch is bunted foul to the third base side. You can understand the bunt from Garcia, though. He has terrific speed and already has beaten out a couple of bunt hits this year. So worst case scenario, they get the out at first base, and he still gets the sacrifice down. We'll see if he tries to bunt again after bunting that first offering foul from Foss. Already squaring again. And the 0-1 is bunted foul again to the third base side. So 2 attempts at a bunt for Garcia, neither successful. Now he's behind in the count, 0-2. He comes in hitting .133 on the year with 2 home runs and 7 runs batted in. Puckett, the runner, at second. Soleil with his 2-run base hit is at first base. The 0-2 delivery coming up. Right-hander kicks and fires home, and Garcia takes a breaking ball down and in. And the count now 1-2 on Garcia. Ducks out hitting the Patriots 4-2 now here in the early going of this game. Foss comes set at the belt, looks to second. And the 1-2. Breaking ball on the inside corner, strike 3 called. Nasty pitch there from Foss, a nice tight curveball. So Garcia goes down looking. Second strikeout of the day for Foss. An important first out for the right-hander. Now back to the top of the order we go for Jordani Valdespin. Well, Valdespin had the base hit his first time up to right field, but seemed to get shaken up on it with his left hand. He was trying to shake out that pain in the left hand throughout the course of the rest of the top of the first inning. But staying in the game here, now comes up with 2 on and 1 out. Foss's first offering, and Valdespin takes downstairs, 4-1, and a bluff throw back to first base by Adam Weissenberger. Valdespin with his base hit, now with a hit in 7 of his last 8 games played. He's hitting north of 350 during that span. Foss comes set, and the 1-0 pitch coming. Looks twice back to Puckett at second, now deals, and Valdespin takes all the way. That fastball just missed low. Foss thought he had strike 1 at the knees. And kind of looked in at home plate umpire David Speranza as if to say, are you kidding? Where was that? After that pitch, the wind picks up again. It's blowing now from left to right. And in a bit as well. Good hitters count here for Valdespin at 2-0. Foss gets the sign and comes set on the hill. The runners lead off of first and second. And the pitch taken all the way. That's down and in. And Foss now behind at 3 balls and no strikes. Another out of the zone would load him up. And Emilio Bonifacio, the next hitter, waiting on deck for the Ducks. Foss's worst outing of the year. His only loss came in Texas against the Skeeters. That was back on May 4th. He allowed 4 runs in 3 2/3 innings. The 2 runs given up here, the most he has allowed since that point. 3-0, and that's downstairs, ball 4. So Trevor Foss misses with 4 straight to Jordani Valdespin. That's the second batter he has walked in this inning, joining Cody Puckett. That walk brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island. Need a doctor? Just walk in. Well, the catcher Adam Weissenberger came out of the dugout, came out from behind home plate, I should say, and went to the mound to have a conversation with the right-hander. And now John Hunton, the pitching coach for the Ducks, has come out of the dugout, and so he is going to have a conversation with Foss and the entire infield in for the discussion as well, just to try and settle him down a little bit, as he seems to have lost some composure. Very similar to Jake Dunning last night, who pitched a quick and easy first inning, as did Foss today I should say, but things have kind of fallen apart a bit in the second inning. He's lost his command, has walked 2 in the inning, and he's also conceded 3 hits in the frame, including the 2-run base hit up the middle by Alex Soleil. The Ducks with an opportunity to add to their 2-1 lead here with the bases loaded, only 1 out. And Emilio Bonifacio coming up to the plate. A long conversation on the mound here by John Hunton, and now he will finally make his way back to that third base dugout. A lot of times pitching coaches come out and they really don't end up saying too much on the mound, or managers will come out and they don't say a lot. A lot of the time it's just an opportunity to give his starter a bit of a breather, just to take a few seconds, kind of like when a team will call a timeout after an icing, when their line has to stay on the ice, just to try and let them take a breath, take a couple seconds to recuperate. So here we go, bases loaded, 1 out, and an Emilio Bonifacio to the plate. First pitch, and he takes a fastball just outside. Again, Foss is upset, thinking he should have had a strike on that pitch. It's been a fairly tight strike zone this afternoon. So 1-0 on Bonifacio, who struck out on 3 pitches in the first inning. From the stretch, here is the 1-0. And Bonifacio will take a fastball strike at the knees to even up the count at 1-1. Bonifacio had the lone single early in the game for the Ducks, and then Ramon Cabrera added 2. But Bonifacio, the only other Duck with a hit aside from Cabrera yesterday. 1-1. Fouled off to the third base side. That will head back into the crowd and out of play. And Foss jumps ahead in the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bonifacio with a strikeout now 1 for 9 in the series for Long Island. So he's been scuffling a little bit of late at the plate. The average down to 329, but trying to come up with a big hit here. Fly ball deep enough, could get Puckett home 2 from third. 1-2. Swinging a chopper. Weakly hit third base side of the mound. First base side of the mound. It was fielded by Fossil. Throw home for the force out. So 1-2 on the fielder's choice, as Bonifacio is unable to get the job done and bring another run in. So Bonifacio reaches first. Puckett retired between third and home on the 1-2 force. And that will leave it up to Travis Snider. So Alex Soleil is the runner at third base. Jordani Valdez being the runner at second. Travis Snider takes a strike with Bonifacio at first. And Foss trying to get out of this inning without any further damage done. He's given up 2 runs in the inning, but could leave the bases loaded here and get out of the inning with his team down by just 1. Snider hit the ball hard his first time up on the first pitch from Foss, but lined out to second. 0-1. And Snider checks his swing, takes outside as Foss just missed with a fastball. He's been trying to hit that outside corner consistently and just has not been getting the call from home plate umpire David Speranza. 1 ball, 1 strike pitch on Snider. Foss looking in for the sign from Weissenberger, wants to go through the signs again. The right-hander Foss, last 2 years, the Frontier League with the Washington Wild Things. 28, 2.82 ERA over those 2 years. 1-1. Snider takes a big curveball. That drops in for a strike at the knees over the inside corner. And now Foss a strike 3 away from getting out of any further trouble. 3 hits, 2 walks in the inning. 2 runs are in on Alex Soleil's base hit. But Foss trying to avoid any further issues here in the second inning. Soleil at third, Valdez at second, Bonifacio at first. Great speed all around. 1-2. And Snider half swinging a ball in the dirt. Did he go around? I don't know. The throw goes to the plate, and safe at home plate sliding in is Soleil. He scampers home on the wild pitch, and the Ducks lead it 3-1. So a ball down in the dirt. It was a half swing by Snider, and I thought he might have gone around. But the Patriots did not ask for the appeal. And ultimately, Alex Soleil alertly scampers in from third base. So a wild pitch gets him home. Valdespin was able to take third on the play, but Bonifacio, for some reason, did not advance from first. So there are runners at the corners with 2 outs here. As Soleil scores his 9th run of the year on the wild pitch. Valdespin moves to third. Here is the 2-2 delivery. And Snider takes a fastball outside to run the count full. Surprised that Bonifacio didn't go. He has terrific speed, but must have thought with the ball carrying to the first base side that it was an easier play there for the catcher to flip to, or possibly throw to second if he didn't have a play at the plate. 3-2. Snider is swinging a foul ball. Just caught a piece of it. Bonifacio obviously running on the pitch with the count 3-2 and 2 outs in the inning. So we'll do it again with a full count on Snider. Meanwhile, Trevor Foss has gotten up to 45 pitches now in the game, 24 for strikes. Just 12 pitches in the first inning, but a long second inning for him. Again, the 3-2 delivery, and Snider swings and fouls it off down the left field line out of play. Good at bat here for Travis Snider. Saw just 1 pitch his first time up, hit the ball hard, but lined out, and this time we'll now see an 8th pitch from Foss to Snider. 3 runs second inning for the Ducks. They have taken a 3-1 lead over the Patriots. And the offense swinging the bat much better here today compared to the first 2 games of this series. Once again, the payoff pitch from the right-hander. Foss comes home, and Snider swings and grounds it foul off to the first base side. Again, just getting a little bit of it. Snider, by the way, this year has hit 3 home runs. All 3 have come against the Patriots, though they all came at TD Bank Ballpark in Bridgewater, New Jersey. Putting up a good battle here, working the pitch count up for Foss. closer to that 50-pitch mark. Valdez being the runner at third and Bonifacio the runner at first with 2 down. And the 9th pitch of the at-bat on the way from Foss. Comes set at the belt, deals to the plate, and Snider takes a fastball outside for ball 4. And again, Foss frustrated on the mound, thinking he had strike 3. So another base on balls here, the 3rd of the inning, issued by Trevor Foss. Again, it's brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island. Need a doctor? Just walk in. And once again, the Ducks have loaded up the bases. Ducks on the pond, so to speak. And literally here with Valdespin at third, Bonifacio at second, Snider at first, and the cleanup hitter Lou Ford at the plate. First pitch on the way, and Ford takes a big curveball that just catches a piece of the outside corner for strike 1. First at bat for Ford saw him pop out to the second baseman. That was in the first inning, a pop-up that looked like it was drifting to shallow right, and then all of a sudden the wind pushed it back in. Here comes the 0-1. And Ford a swing and a drive down the right field line. Long run over for Pacioli. He won't get it. It's a base hit. It's going to roll into the corner. Valdespin scores. Bonifacio scores. Heading around third, Snider. He's going to try to score. Throw to the plate. And it is not in time. Was dropped by the catcher, Weissenberger. It's a bases clearing. 2 out. 3-run double for Lou Ford. And Long Island now leads it 6-1. And there's that big hit the Ducks needed. Easily scoring 2 runs. Kevin Baez aggressively sending Travis Snider around third base. And Snider looked like he would have been out at the plate, but the throw home was dropped by Adam Weissenberger. A 3-run double for Lou Ford. Long Island has batted around, and a pitching change coming up here at Bethpage Ballpark as Trevor Foss's day is done after just 1 2/3 innings. Somerset will go to their bullpen with Long Island now in front by 5. It's a 6-1 ball game.
Hey fans, this is manager Kevin Baez, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
We asked people across Long Island, what does energy efficiency mean to you?
Energy efficiency? It means finding ways to save a few dollars on my electric bill each month.
PSEG Long Island is introducing smart technologies that let you control just how much energy you use.
To me, it really is important to keep Long Island green so future generations can enjoy our island's beauty.
And we're partnering on renewable sources that will keep Long Island sustainable for generations. Discover all of our energy efficiency programs at psegLiny.com/efficiency.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickolock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
What a difference today for the Long Island Ducks. Lou Ford said before the game that the Ducks need to have better at-bats, be a bit more patient, work the count. Well, the Ducks certainly did that over the first inning and 2/3 against Trevor Foss, who exits the game after throwing 50 pitches, only 28 of which were strikes. He has walked 3 here in the second inning and has also given up 4 hits. 6 runs are in for the Ducks. They lead it 6-1. Meanwhile, in the first 2 games of this series, the Ducks managed just 1 run on 6 hits combined in the 2 games. They had gone 17 straight innings without a run coming into this game, and went scoreless in the first inning as well. And Long Island sent only 2 batters above the minimum to the plate on Friday night, only 3 batters above the minimum to the plate on Saturday night. And here in the second inning alone, Cabrera, who started it all off with a double down the left field line, will come back up to the plate as the 10th batter in the inning for the Ducks. 2 outs, a runner at second in the form of Lou Ford, whose bases clearing 2-out, 3-run double has made this a 6-1 ball game. First pitch to Cabrera, and he swings and it's a little tapper up the first base line, rolling, and it'll kick foul. And the count 0-1 on Cabrera. Again, a long time ago when this inning began, started it off by lifting a liner down the left field line that just stayed fair. Since that point, single, walk, 2-run single, strikeout, walk, wild pitch, fielder's choice, walk, 3-run double. And that is where we are at. 6 runs, 4 hits, 3 walks in the inning. The Ducks have a 5-run lead. Here comes an 0-1 with some light rain falling. Cabrera swings, pops it up in the air to shallow left center. Going out the shortstop, Rodriguez. Coming in, the left fielder, Dorn. It'll be Dorn to make the catch, and that will put an end to the inning. But boy, was this a much-needed inning offensively for the Ducks. Long Island sends 10 men to the plate. They get 6 runs, 4 hits, 3 walks, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. After 2 innings of play here at Bethpage Ballpark, the Ducks lead the Patriots 6-1.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Matt Larkins, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
On to the 3rd inning we go. The Ducks leading the Patriots 6-1. Again, the Ducks will head on the road this week. They'll take on the Sugarland Skeeters Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday down in Texas. All 3 games will begin at 8:05 Eastern Time, 7:05 down in the Lone Star State. The Ducks will then head back home and open up a 3-game weekend series against the New Britain Bees on Friday, June the 1st. First 1,500 fans in attendance will receive duffel bags, courtesy of Fairfield Properties. It's also a Bolero Friday, so you can get a special bowling discount as you exit the ballpark, and a chance to win a special discount, too, from Red Robin as part of the Red Robin K-Man. Tickets available for that game and all 3 games of the weekend series at liducks.com by calling 631-940-TIXX. Get them on the mobile app as well, or visit the Bethpage Ballpark box office. So Jair Jurgens now has a 5-run lead to work with. He misses low with ball 1 at Justin Pacioli, the only man who has yet to come to the plate today. Right fielder and 9-hitter for the Patriots. Jurgens is 1-0. And there's a fastball strike on the inside corner to even up the count at 1-1. Pacioli, 5 hits in his first 22 at-bats, a .227 average. No homers and a run batted in. Has not gotten much playing time here this year. 1-1. Down in the dirt, scooped out on the backhand by Cabrera. And that will run the count to 2 balls and 1 strike on Pacioli, a big speed threat. It's an Easton, Pennsylvania native. Lives there, not far at all from central New Jersey where the Patriots play. 2-1. That pitch just missed under the hands as Jurgens tried to hit the inside corner. David Speranza has not been calling many pitches on that corner, the left corner of the plate. The left side of the plate, as we should say, from behind home plate as we view it. And the 3-1. Pacioli takes a fastball strike. Bell tie over the outside corner. And the count full at 3-2. Jurgens has a lot of single in each of the first 2 innings. A run came across in the first thanks to the speed of Julio Borbon, who waits on deck. 2 stolen bases and scored on the ground out. Payoff pitch, and Pacioli line drive into center field. Garcia on the run, slides. He can't make the catch. And Pacioli is on with a leadoff single. Good effort by Garcia, who was playing Pacioli shallow and shaded to right center, and almost got to that to make a catch on what would have otherwise been an easy single. But Pacioli gets the base hit, his 6th hit of the year, and he is aboard to begin the 3rd inning. The Ducks will certainly have to pay attention to him. He does not have a stolen base yet this year, but last year ranked 4th in the Atlantic League with 35 stolen bases. Another speedy guy, Julio Bourbon, back to the plate. Jurgens set, runner bluffs, and the first pitch misses high and outside for ball 1. Bourbon manufacturing the run himself in the 1st inning for the Patriots. He singled up the middle to start things off, stole second base, stole 3rd on the next pitch, and then eventually came home on the ground out to second base by Craig Massey. 1-0. And Jurgens this time catches the corner with a fastball for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Last time out for Jurgens came back on May the 11th against the Skeeters. He took the loss in that one here at Bethpage Ballpark, giving up 5 runs in 6 innings. Here comes the 1-1. Runner goes, pitch is swung and grounded to first base. Leaping grab made by Soleil. He'll step on the bag for the out. But the runner able to advance to second, so it'll go down as a 3 unassisted ground out for Julio Bourbon. Advancing to second on the play is Pacioli. He was running on the pitch.
Third baseman, number 2, Scott Kelly, number 2.
So 1 out, runner at second base, and that'll bring up the number 2 hitter and third baseman, Scott Kelly. Jurgens in that start against the Skeeters. 5 runs given up on 10 hits over 6 innings of work. He walked 1 and struck out 2. The Ducks were still in the game. They ended up losing it 5-3, but certainly was not a blowout despite the fact that Jurgens had some difficulty. He was able to give the Ducks length despite allowing a lot of hits and conceding 5 runs. But again, kept the team in the game, and that's what you're supposed to do as a starter. First pitch is taken on the outside corner for strike 1 by Kelly, who popped out foul to the catcher his first time to the plate. Kelly batting in the number 2 spot. Time called here. Looks like Jurgens trying to pick some dirt out from his cleats out on the mound. Those bright orange or red cleats. Tough to tell the exact color out on the mound. Trying to get some dirt out of it and make sure he's got a good grip on the rubber before he delivers the pitch to the plate. Pacioli takes his lead off second with 1 out. Here is the 0-1. Jurgens awaits. And now deals to the plate. Kelly swings. It's a tapper to third. Charging in his Puckett. He fields. And the throw across the diamond in time for the out. Good job by Puckett, who was playing in tight anyway, to get that baseball on the short hop and make the throw across. So Kelly retired on the 5-3 putout. Unable to advance to third base was Pacioli. I'm a little surprised that Pacioli didn't try and go, because there's no way Cody Puckett was going to be able to get an out at third there. It was such a slow chopper to third base in tight. Puckett's momentum taking him all towards home plate. I can't see how he would have been able to stop and throw back to third base if Bonifacio was covering. Here's Craig Massey. And the first pitch is on the outside corner for strike 1. Massey's brought in the only run of this game, an RBI ground out to second in the first. And for Massey, it was his 4th run batted in of the year. For Bourbon, his 15th run. 6-1 Ducks in the third. The 0-1 pitch coming from Jurgens. Kicks and fires home. Massey takes a fastball that just missed the inside corner. Now leaving up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Jurgens gets the sign here from Cabrera and comes set. Soleil playing near the line at first with the lefty hitter. The 1-1. That's down and in. Jurgens missed with the breaking ball. And so that will move the count to 2 balls and a strike on the Patriots' second baseman. Somerset with a big offensive performance last night, taking advantage of the ineffectiveness of Jake Dunning. Pounded out 10 runs on 14 hits in the game. Here comes the 2-1 from Jurgens. Fires home. Massey takes. That fastball just missed the inside corner. So now all of a sudden Jurgens behind in the count at 3-1 after getting ahead 0-1 on Massey. And in danger of putting another Patriot runner on for Aaron Dudley, who waits in the on-deck circle. Massey was perfect in getting on base yesterday. He had 2 hits and 3 walks in the game. An RBI as well. And the 3-1 is swung and grounded to first base, right to Alex Soleil, who fields and will take it to the bag himself. And a nice job by Jair Georges as he induces 3 consecutive groundouts after the initial base hit by Justin Pacioli. No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base. After 2.5 innings of play, it is now a 6-1 ball game in favor of Long Island.
Hey, fam, this is Jordani Valdespin, second baseman, and you're listening to Duck Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolat patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolak walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolak pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolak's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolak. Visit Nicolak.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt, and autographed baseball. Refreshments including hot dogs, chips, cupcakes, frozen ice treats, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Well, Ducks fans, when Craig Massey grounded out to first base to end the top half of the 3rd inning, that was the 15th out of today's ball game. Did you know that a 15-minute phone call to Geico could save you 15% or more on your car insurance? Get a free quote today. Call 1-800-947-AUTO. That's 1-800-947-AUTO, or visit geico.com. Michael Pollack with you as we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Daniel Fields will lead things off. First pitch on the way, and Fields takes a fastball outside. The count is 1-0. Fields with a base hit his first time up. That was back in the 2nd inning. A hard hit single up the middle. 1-0. There's a breaking ball that catches the outside corner for a strike. That will even up the count at 1-1. The hit was the first of the series for Fields, who started off the series 0 for 6. A pair of 0 for 3 performances at the plate. 1-1. Fields takes way inside, backing his legs out of the way of the pitch. So the count goes to 2 balls and a strike on the Ducks left fielder, who today is the DH. He's normally the left fielder for Long Island, but gets the half day as the designated hitter today. 2-1. Outside again, Vince Molesky misses. I apologize there. I forgot to mention Vince Molesky was the guy who took over for Trevor Foss with 2 outs in the 2nd inning and got Cabrera to pop out. 3-1. Fields takes the breaking ball outside for ball 4, so Daniel Fields is able to work out the walk. It's the 4th walk drawn by the Ducks offense today, and it's brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island. Need a doctor? Just walk in. A good start to the 3rd for the Ducks as Daniel Fields draws the base on balls.
Cody Puckett, number 2.
So Fields is aboard with nobody out. He has good speed. That'll bring up Cody Puckett to the plate, who will bat from the right side. First pitch from Molesky, and it's popped up in the air, foul behind the plate. Chasing back Adam Weissenberger to the screen, but this will be fouling out of play as it goes up into the club seats, and the count 0-1. Molesky, the right-hander, out of the bullpen for the Somerset Patriots. Has pitched in 6 games this year coming in. No record and a 1.65 ERA for Molesky. 12 hits given up in 16 1/3 innings. 0-1. There's a fastball strike in the outside corner, 0-2. 3 runs given up by Molesky, all earned, 4 walks and 15 strikeouts coming into action today. Not the final out of the 2nd, but gives up the walk to begin the 3rd. 0-2. And Puckett swings and just caught a little piece of it to foul it off. It got down into the dirt and squibbed between the legs of the catcher, Adam Weissenberger. Certainly misting here at Bethpage Ballpark. That wind blowing it right here into the broadcast booth. Fields, as we mentioned earlier, 4 for 4 in the stolen base department this season. And the 0-2. Puckett pops it up again, this time foul territory, third base side of the plate. Weissenberger back to the screen. And again, he'll run out of room as this goes back into the crowd. Kids all chasing after it. The youngster comes up with a baseball. Puckett's still alive at 0-2. Puckett in his first at-bat drew a walk. That was back in the second inning. And he is now 1 for 6 with a walk in this series. Was 0 for 3 at the plate yesterday. Molesky with a long look into home plate. Gets the sign he likes and comes set. Another 0-2. And Puckett swings at the breaking ball. Grounds it to the left side and through, a base hit. Fields will stop at second. Cody Puckett is aboard with a single. Now the Ducks off to a good start here in the third. A walk and a base hit. That put 2 on with nobody out.
First baseman, 06, Alex Soleil. 06.
Well, here is the man who got the scoring started for Long Island, as he lined a 2-run base hit up the middle in the second inning on a 2-2 offering from Trevor Foss. That scored both Ramon Cabrera and Daniel Fields to give the Ducks a 2-1 lead. Fields takes his lead at second, and Puckett at first. First pitch, and Soleil line drive up the middle and into center field again. Fields will only make it to third base. He had stopped to head back to second, thinking that Alfredo Rodriguez would catch the baseball. So Alex Soleil with his second hit of the day. He is 2 for 2. Fields moves to third. To second goes Puckett. Now the Ducks once again with the bases loaded.
Robert Garcia, number 14.
Where has this offense been for the past 2 days? It was certainly non-existent over the first 2 games of this series when they collected just 1 run on 6 hits combined. But already 6 runs on 7 hits today. And the first pitch here is cut on and missed by Garcia for strike 1. Garcia 0 for 6 thus far in the series. He has not gotten a hit in 4 straight games that he has played. Struck out looking his first time up back in the second inning. Runners lead from every base, the 0-1. And Garcia swing and a miss. A home run hack there by the Ducks center fielder, but cut through it. And the count quickly 0-2. Garcia with just 1 hit and 14 at-bats against the Patriots this year. Puckett leads from second, Fields from third, and Soleil from first. The 0-2, and Garcia checks the swing, takes the pitch down in the dirt. Good eye by Garcia, and there is ball 1. The Ducks, who I think 3 times, if I'm not mistaken, had the bases loaded in the second, have it loaded again here in this third inning. Garcia 0 for 1 with the bases loaded this year. Now the 1-2, swinging and a miss for strike 3. So Garcia goes down swinging, second time that he has struck out today. First strikeout for Molesky, and he gets an important first out.
Jordani Valdespin, number 15.
So 1 away, and that will bring Jordani Valdespin to the plate. Molesky will be looking for the ground ball here. Try and turn 2 and get out of the inning without any harm done. A walk and 2 singles have been given up by Molesky thus far, but he gets the strikeout. And here's Valdespin, who's been on base twice. He takes the first pitch breaking ball on the outside corner for strike 1. Jordani Valdespin singled to right in the first inning, walked and eventually scored in the second on Lou Ford's double. Now has 2 hits and 9 at-bats in this series, with a couple of runs scored. Time called here, as Adam Weissenberger asked for time and wants to go through the signs again with Molesky. Molesky, a 6'4" right-hander out of Montoursville, Pennsylvania, was with the Gateway Grizzlies last year in the Frontier League. 0-1, And this cut on and missed as Valdespin badly chased out of the zone, swung out of his shoes there. As he chased well out of the strike zone, and he is now behind at 0-2. Big spot in this game for Molesky. The Ducks leading by 5. They certainly don't want to fall behind any further. The Ducks, meanwhile, looking to try and space out this lead. The 0-2 is a fastball just missed the outside corner. Good offering from Molesky over the outside corner of the plate, but just a bit off the edge. And so that called ball 1 to Valdespin. 1-2 the count now. Molesky is ready to go again. Here's the pitch, and Valdespin swings, drives one high and deep, but foul down the left field line. Got a good pitch there and hit it far, but up onto the ramp down the left field line by the picnic area. So Valdespin fights off another, and again the count 1-2. Bases loaded, 1 out for Long Island as we play in the 3rd inning. Fields leads from 3rd, Puckett from 2nd, Soleil from 1st. 1-2, and Valdespin takes the fastball high and outside, would not chase. And that'll even up the count at 2-2. Again, the Ducks are doing a pretty good job here of working the count against these Patriot pitchers. Very different from what we saw in the first 2 games of this series. Molesky's 2-2 to Valdespin. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He got him to chase the breaking ball down in the zone. Back-to-back strikeouts for Vince Molesky. After allowing the walk and 2 singles, the bases remain loaded, 2 outs in the inning, and that is going to leave it up to Emilio Bonifacio to try and get something out of this inning for Long Island.
Emilio Bonifacio, number 5.
So strikeouts of Garcia and Valdespin have helped Molesky out here, and now it's up to Bonifacio, who is 0 for 2 on the afternoon. First pitch, and he checks his swing but takes a strike anyway over the outside corner. 0-1 on Bonifacio, who struck out in the first inning on 3 pitches and then grounded into the 1-2 fielder's choice in the 2nd inning, in which Puckett was retired between 3rd and home. 0-1, Bonifacio a swing and a miss late on the fastball, and now Molesky a strike away from getting out of a bases loaded no out jam here in the 3rd inning. It's like he flipped a switch after the base hit by Soleil. Strikeout, now ahead 0-2 on Bonifacio. Molesky comes set, fires to the plate. Bonifacio takes in the breaking ball, misses low. So there is ball 1 in the at-bat. Bonifacio 0 for 2 today, now just 1 of 10 in this series. And tough sledding of late for Bonifacio after his red-hot start to his Ducks career. The 1-2 now. And Bonifacio pops it up in the air to shallow center, going out to second baseman Massey, gives way to the shortstop Rodriguez. He'll make the catch. And a tremendous job by Vince Molesky to keep the Patriots in this game as he works out of a bases loaded no out jam in the bottom of the 3rd inning. So for the Ducks, no runs, 2 hits, a walk. They leave the bags full. We go to the 4th, 6-1 Long Island.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Jake Fisher, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Go Ducks.
The Atlantic League's biggest stars are coming to Long Island this summer. Join us on Wednesday, July 11th for the 2018 Atlantic League All-Star Game, presented by Good Samaritan Hospital Medical Center. See the top players from the Liberty and Freedom divisions take the field for the Midsummer Classic and the Dig Me Home Run Derby. Following the game, all fans in attendance will enjoy the largest fireworks spectacular on Long Island. Get your tickets for the 2018 All-Star Game today by visiting the box office, calling 631-940-TIXX, or going online to liducks.com.
This season, build new memories.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
This season, witness the action.
He reaches up, it's gone!
This season, celebrate an all-star summer.
The Ducks have won it 7-1.
Gather your friends and family for an entertainment experience like no other. The Ducks 2018 schedule is full of new promotions, and with free parking and tickets starting at just $12, there's no better value on Long Island. Get tickets to an all-star summer at liducks.com.
Back here at Bethpage Ballpark as we head to the fourth inning, the Long Island Ducks leading the Somerset Patriots by the count of 6-1. So Vince Molesky of the Patriots just got out of a big jam. The Ducks loading up the bases with nobody out in the bottom of the third. Could not play to run. Meanwhile, we go to the fourth inning, and a reminder that New York Sports Day is one of the largest independent New York sports news sources out there for coverage of the Long Island Ducks, the Mets and the Yankees, major and minor league baseball, football, basketball, hockey, and soccer. Visit nysportsday.com. New York Sports Day, your independent Gotham sports news source. Jair Jurgens back to the mound for his fourth inning of work. He has scattered 3 singles over the first 3 innings, 1 in each inning. And Aaron Dudley will lead things off, the first baseman and cleanup hitter for the Patriots from the left side. With the lefty up, Puckett plays well off the bag at third, almost out by shortstop, but in tight. First pitch. And Dudley takes a fastball strike over the outside corner from Jurgens. 0-1. Jurgens thus far 57 pitches, 36 of them for strikes. He's worked some deep counts, but ultimately has been getting a lot of outs, and that has been the key. 0-1. Now that one misses down in the dirt to even up the count at a ball and a strike. Dudley yesterday was 0 for 2 at the plate, had a walk and an RBI as well. But check that was actually 2 games ago. He was off last night. 1-1. Popped up in the air, third base side. Cody Puckett will give it a look, but this will be well fouling out of play. And so Jurgens to the head in the count at 1-2. First time that Jurgens is facing the Somerset Patriots. Has never faced them leading into this year. This is obviously his first year as a member of the Atlantic League, I should say. 1-2. Check swing foul ball to the third base side off the facing of the Patriot dugout. Hitting coach Glenn Barker, who always coaches down at third for Somerset, will get the baseball and flip it to a fan in the front row. Again, 4th start of the season for Jurgens, who has faced Southern Maryland twice and Sugar Land once. 1 ball, 2 strike delivery to the plate. And the pitch is on the inside corner, strike 3 called. Backdoored him with a 2-seam fastball. Dudley thought it was too far inside. For Jair Jurgens, his second strikeout of the day. And there is the first out of this 4th inning. Good pitch there from Jair Jurgens. Looked like it was heading straight inside, and then the ball zipped back to the right from Jurgens' point of view. From the left-hander's point of view, looked like it was coming in tight and then took a left turn. Caught a piece of the corner. Here's Danny Dorn. And the first pitch breaking ball is a strike, 0-1. Dorn, the outfielder, getting the start in left field today. A pop out to left field his first time up. That was back in the 2nd inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And Dorn, a foul ball straight back to the screen behind the plate. Jurgens getting ahead in the count once again, 0-2. Dorn yesterday 2 for 3 at the plate, had an RBI and a run scored. He also drew a walk and picked up a sacrifice fly. Productive day at the plate yesterday for Dorn, as time is called. Dorn has been all over the place. He was the DH on Friday night, the first baseman yesterday, and in left field today. And this Patriot roster has a lot of versatility in it of guys who can play multiple positions. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Jurgens caught him upstairs with a fastball. High and in tight. Beats him with strike 3. Third strikeout for Jurgens, and quickly 2 away here in the 4th inning. This is the last time that these two teams will meet in the first half. Patriots having won 6 of the first 8 meetings. So if it comes down to it, Patriots will own the head-to-head tiebreaker in the first half. They will not face again until after the All-Star break in July. First pitch, and it's popped up foul, first base side and out of play. So the count 0-1. Ducks Patriots will next meet here at Bethpage Ballpark July 20th, 21st, and 22nd. And after the All-Star break, so teams facing each other all 9 times here in the month of May as Jurgens misses inside with ball 1. But they will not see each other again for almost 2 months. The Ducks have yet to face either the Barnstormers or the Revolution. They've seen every other team at least once, but no meetings yet against either Lancaster or York. 1-1, popped up in the air, shallow right center. Valdespin going out, Snider coming in. Snider makes the call, he'll make the catch. Jair Jurgens retires the Patriots in order here in the top half of the 4th inning. 2 strikeouts and a flyout. It's a PSEG Long Island energy efficient inning. The energy efficiency programs from PSEG Long Island. Saving on your electric bill is also as easy as 1, 2, 3. Visit PSEGLINY.com/save money. It's just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th with the Ducks leading it by 5.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Jair Jurgens, and you are listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
We asked people across Long Island, what does energy efficiency mean to you?
Energy efficiency? It means finding ways to save a few dollars on my electric bill each month.
PSEG Long Island is introducing smart technologies that let you control just how much energy you use.
To me, it really is important to keep Long Island green so future generations can enjoy our island's beauty.
And we're partnering on renewable sources that will keep Long Island sustainable for generations. Discover all of our energy efficiency programs at psegLINY.com/efficiency.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owls party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
To the bottom half of the 4th inning we go. The Ducks leading the Blue Crabs 6-1. Leading the Patriots, 6-1. It'll be Travis Snider to lead things off as the Ducks will look to get the offense going again. They had a good start to that 3rd inning as they loaded up the bases on 2 hits and a walk, but ultimately could not push anything across against Vince Molesky, who goes back to the mound. And for Molesky, he begins his 2nd full inning of work. He came in for the final out of the 2nd inning, relieving Trevor Foss. First pitch breaking ball cut on and missed. And the count 0-1 on Snider, who has walked and lined out to 2nd in his 2 plate appearances today. Pitch on the way, and Snider takes the fastball high. Count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike on Snider, who will be followed by Ford, who had that 3-run double in the 2nd inning, the capper on the 6-run frame. And then Cabrera, who is 1 for 2. Snider a half swing and ends up taking a breaking ball for a strike. So the count goes to 1-2. Snider 0 for his first 8 in this series. Did draw the walk, though, as we mentioned, in the 2nd inning. And 3 of his 4 hits against the Patriots this year have left the yard. So has had some power, but all not in this ballpark. They were all in New Jersey. 1-2 from Molesky, and Snider lines this one into center field. That ball will get down for a base hit. Fielded by Bourbon. He fires it back in a leadoff single for the Ducks right fielder. Second ball that he has hit hard today. That line out in the 1st was a rip, but right at Craig Massey. So the Ducks get the leadoff man on for the 4th time in 4 innings today. Snider picks up Long Island's 8th hit of the afternoon. And that will bring Lou Ford to the plate from the right side. Lou Ford said before the game one of the big keys for the Ducks is he felt that the offense was pressing. Guys were just not putting together too many good at-bats. They were swinging at too many pitches out of the zone. First pitch here is a little tapper out in front of home plate to the mound. Molesky will go to 2nd for 1, the turn to 1st. Not in time. Ford just beat it out at first base. Dudley and the Patriots thought they had the out, but it'll go down as a 1-6 fielder's choice. And there's one away. Ford had said the key would be to have longer at-bats, avoid chasing pitches out of the zone, which is, of course, easier said than done. Looks at what the veteran players and the ex-major leaguers they have in this lineup. It's up to those guys to get the job done and putting together better at-bats and working the count much better. They certainly have done that today. They made Trevor Foss throw 50 pitches in just 1 2/3 innings of work. Ramon Cabrera to the plate, and he takes inside for ball 1. Foss ended up giving up 6 runs on 5 hits and 3 walks, struck out 2 and threw a wild pitch. Meanwhile, Molesky, in thus far 1 2/3 innings, has thrown 33 pitches, 23 for strikes. 1-0 was cut on and missed. Big hack by Cabrera on the breaking ball. And now leaving the count up at 1-1. Cabrera started the rally in the second with a double down the left field line and then ended the rally with a fly out to left field. So both of his at-bats today coming in that long bottom of the second inning. From the stretch, here's a 1-1. Kicking the pitch. Cabrera swings a sharp ground ball but foul down the first base line. Cabrera was on that fastball from Molesky, but just pulled it foul. Justin Pacioli will flip it to a fan in the stands, and the count of 1-2. Ducks are out hitting the Patriots 8-3 this afternoon as Long Island tries to salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Molesky gets the sign and comes set. Ford leads at first. The 1-2, and Cabrera another sharp ground ball foul down the right field line. Justin Pacioli once again will have to go retrieve it and flip it to a fan in the stands. So we'll have another 1-ball, 2-strike pitch coming up in this at-bat. Cabrera's looked good at the plate thus far since joining the Ducks. Now got 17 hits in his first 19 at-bats with Long Island. And obviously big shoes to fill with Castillo leaving. 1-2. Swinging a line drive off the glove of the pitcher, Molesky. Ricochets to the shortstop, Rodriguez, and it goes underneath his glove. Boy, that's a tough play. And everybody's going to end up being safe. We'll see how it is scored.
Designated hitter, number 28, Daniel
It
Fields.
was a hard comebacker, and not much Molesky could do about it. And it ricocheted off his glove to short. And Rodriguez had to race in and try and field that baseball and had to try and make the scoop and throw to first. And it went under his glove, so it'll be an infield single there for Cabrera. And the Ducks now with runners at first and second, 1 out. And up to the plate will step the designated hitter, Daniel Fields. First pitch, Fields pops it up in the air to shallow center. Shortstop Rodriguez goes out onto the outfield grass, will make the catch. The infield fly rule was in effect. And just like that, that's the second out of the inning. And with 2 away, that is going to leave it up to the third baseman, Cody Puckett. Fields now 1 for 2 with a single, a walk, and a run scored. Cabrera, meanwhile, with 2 hits again. Second straight day with 2 hits for him. So first and second, 2 down. Here is the third baseman, Cody Puckett, who has walked and singled in his 2 plate appearances today. From the stretch, first pitch. And Puckett, a line drive over third and a left field, base hit. Ford coming around third, picked up by Dorn. Here's the throw to the plate, and Lou Ford is safe. As Adam Weissenberger couldn't corral the throw, Cabrera will take third. It's a base hit and an RBI for Cody Puckett. And the Ducks extend their lead to 7-1. Cody Puckett with his second hit of the ball game. He picks up his 9th run batted in on the year. Alert base running by Cabrera to go from second to third on the throw in, especially after Weissenberger could not corral it. So Cody Puckett picks up the base hit. A run is in. It is now a 7-1 ball game, and here is Alex Soleil. So 2 hits and a walk, as well as a run batted in for Cody Puckett. First pitch on the way here is taken for a strike by Alex Soleil, 0-1. And Soleil, meanwhile, has had a great day at the plate thus far. A 2-run single in the second, scored on a wild pitch, and then had another base hit up the middle in the third. 0-1. Soleil takes down in the dirt, blocked there by Weissenberger. 7 runs, 10 hits thus far for the Ducks. They lead it 7-1. Sun trying to peek through the clouds once again here at Bethpage Ballpark. Puckett leads at first. Cabrera at third, the 1-1. That's down in the dirt. Good eye again by Soleil. It's his first action of the series. He's now hit safely in each of his last 3 games played, and he's now got 4 hits and 12 at-bats against the Patriots this year. Molesky comes set. Here's the 2-1. Soleil, a ground ball to second base. Picked up by Massey. He'll flip it to short for the force, and that will put it into the bottom of the 4th inning. But the Ducks are able to get another run. They pick up a run on 3 hits in the inning. No errors. They'll leave 2 on base. And after 4, it is now Long Island 7 and Somerset 1.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Travis Snider, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, has been family-owned and operated for over 60 years. Stop by today to check out their giant selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives and a luxurious customer lounge. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer. Visit online at SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more. Call 855-917-8737 today.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? Long Island's hometown team is proud to present the Long Island Ducks Biergarten. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Biergarten will feature a variety of frosty drafts and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks-branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the Long Island Ducks Biergarten on your next visit to the ballpark. Well, we go to the 5th inning here at Bethpage Ballpark. Ducks with 7 runs on 10 hits. The Patriots with a run on 3 hits. A good start to this game for Long Island. Ducks lead it 7-1. And Jair Jurgens back to the mound for his 5th inning of work. That'll be Kyle Roller to begin for the Patriots. Roller, Weissenberger, and Pacioli, the bottom of the order for Somerset in this 5th inning. The Ducks offense has looked good. They have left 7 on base, though, so they're missing out on some opportunities to extend the lead even more. But if you're manager Kevin Baez and hitting coach Lou Ford, you have to be happy with what the offense has done here today after what has been a dismal start to this series. And a tough homestand overall for the Ducks, who are, again, just 1-5 on this 6-game homestand coming into the finale today. First pitch to Kyle Roller, and he rockets one into right field. Another base hit, his second of the ball game. Heads into the corner, fielded there by Snider. Roller going for second. Here comes the throw in from Snider, and it's offline. And so Kyle Roller has himself a leadoff double. So how about Kyle Roller, who came into the game hitting just 140, the lowest batting average on this Somerset Patriots team after an amazing season last year, in which case he would have probably been the league leader in almost every category had he qualified for them. Unfortunately, didn't have enough at-bats as he missed a lot of time early on. But Roller has his second hit of the game. First at bat, singled on a 3-2 pitch. This time doubles on the first pitch. Third time today the Patriots have had the leadoff man on against Jurgens. And the first pitch fastball here to Weissenberger is taken for a strike. And the count 0-1. Adam Weissenberger with a fly out to center field his first time up. That ended the second inning after the 2-out base hit by Roller. The 0-1 from Jurgens. And the slider misses high and outside to even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. We'll also give you our trivia question coming up here, where we will test your knowledge of the Long Island Ducks, the Atlantic League, and baseball as a whole. 1-1. Swinging a little tapper on the ground to third. Charging in is Cody Puckett. Fields along the line. Juggles the baseball. Now they got the runner caught roller between second and third. Puckett chases him back to second. Valdespine fields. He throws to the shortstop, Bonifacio, who will apply the tag. And it ends up working out in the Ducks' favor. It'll go down as a fielder's choice. Boy, the Patriots run themselves into an out there. Not what you're looking for if you're Kyle Roller after the leadoff double. They'll go down as a fielder's choice. 5-4. 5-4-6 on the fielder's choice. And Kyle Roller out between second and third. So with one out and a runner at first, here is Pacioli, and the first pitch is taken on the outside corner for strike one. Puckett raced in on that and double clutched when he tried to field the baseball. He probably would have had Weissenberger, who doesn't have tremendous speed. But Puckett double clutched, and at that point, that took that play away. And if Roller had just stayed put at second base, Patriots would have had 2 on, nobody out. Instead, Roller was caught too far. And Puckett did a good job, as you're taught as a runner, to race him close back to the bag, then throw it to the fielder. That's exactly what he did. Perfectly executed run down by the Ducks. There's a strike. A ball that misses down low. It's Pacioli. 1-1 on the Ducks, the Patriots right fielder, who singled in his first at bat, made it to second, but was stranded there. So runner at first with 1 out. The 1-1 to Pacioli. Takes downstairs from Jurgens for ball 2. Well, it's time for our 5th inning trivia, where we test your knowledge of the Ducks, the Atlantic League, and baseball as a whole. And today's question is going to revolve around a little bit of the heritage of Jair Jurgens, the right-hander who twice has pitched in the World Baseball Classic. Once in 2006 and then again in 2017. 2-1. And that fastball misses high and inside for ball 3. We want to know which team, which nation Jurgens pitched for in his 2 appearances in the World Baseball Classic. And a hint, he was the first ever pitcher from that nation to reach Major League Baseball when he debuted in 2007. So once you think about it, we'll give you the answer in the bottom of the inning. 3-1, and that misses high and in tight for ball 4. So after getting the fielder's choice ground out, in which they caught Roller between second and third, Jurgens allows a walk. His first walk issued of the game. And the Patriots now with runners at first and second and 1 out. And out of the dugout, it looks like pitching coach Sean Brownell will try and settle down the right-hander. Jurgens has been pretty much in command throughout the course of this game. Again, that first walk that he has allowed, he's running into a little bit of trouble here in this 5th inning. Scattered 3 singles over the first 4 innings of this game. But has allowed a double and a walk here in the 5th inning. Again, missed his last start, so we'll see how deep he can go. He's at 76 pitches right now, 48 for strikes. I think Kevin Baez would be happy with 5 innings of work out of Jurgens this afternoon. But again, has a situation now where the Patriots have 2 runners on, only 1 out, and the dangerous Julio Bourbon to the plate, who is 1 for 2 on the day. Jurgens gets the sign and comes set. First pitch on the way to Bourbon, and he swings and misses, chasing a fastball down and away. 0-1. Bourbon singled up the middle in his first at-bat back in the opening inning, then stole both second and third base in that same inning and scored on the ground out. Grounded out to first his last time up to begin the 3rd inning. The 0-1, swinging a sharp ground ball to first. Soleil bobbles the baseball, recovers, and will only have 1 play, that's at first. So we'll take the shore out there. Might have tried to turn 2 a little too early. You have to give Soleil a little bit of leeway, as you remember, he has played first base before in his career, but the first time this year he is playing first, so a little bit different for him. He's primarily been at third base or second base this year. So the ground out by Bourbon for the 2nd out of the inning. 2nd time he's grounded out to first. Runners now at second and third with 2 away. And that'll bring up the 3rd baseman, Scott Kelly. Opponents have done well this year against Jurgens with runners in scoring position and 2 out, at .300 batting average for opponents in these situations. So a big point here for Jurgens. First pitch to Kelly. He swings and misses. Ball gets through the legs, though, of Cabrera, racing for the plate and coming in to score will be Adam Weissenberger on the pass ball. And Somerset gets a run and closes to within 7-2. So a ball down low in the zone and unable to block it was Ramon Cabrera, and it just snuck through the legs briefly, but enough for it to allow the runner at third base, Weissenberger, to come in and score. And so the pass ball makes it a 7-2 game. And now it is Pacioli at third with 2 away. Well, they did call it a strike. My mistake, they called it a strike. I did not realize that. So even more of a reason why it was a pass ball, as the pitch was called a strike. Here's the 0-1. Kelly takes inside. That'll leave it up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike on Kelly, who has popped out foul to the catcher and grounded out to the third baseman. So 1-1 the count here on the hitter Kelly, as Jurgens tries to get through this 5th inning without any further trouble. First run for the Patriots since the opening inning. 1-1 on the way, and Kelly takes the fastball low from Jurgens. That'll run the count out to 2 balls and 1 strike. Well, the Patriots trying to get back into this ball game here. The Ducks have helped them by leaving a lot of runners on. They have put up 7 runs, though, so it's hard to fault the offense too much. 2-1. Fastball hits the outside corner for a strike. Good pitch that time from Jurgens. And now he's a strike 3 away from getting out of the inning. Patriots, with a hit and a walk in this inning, have produced a run thanks to a pass ball as well. That wind continuing to pick up and howl here at Bethpage Ballpark. It's been blowing hard all game long. 2-2 to Kelly, and he takes the fastball just off the outside corner. That'll move the count full to 3-2. So the count goes to 3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. If Kelly gets aboard, Craig Massey will be next. Pacioli with good speed is the runner at third base. Here comes the 3-2 delivery. Jurgens fires home, and Kelly will swing and hit a ground ball to second base. Jordani Valdespin will pick it up, fire on to Alex Soleil at first, and that will retire the side here in the 5th inning. So the Patriots will settle for an unearned run on the inning because of the pass ball. 1 run, 1 hit, a walk, no errors, and there was 1 runner left on base. We will head to the bottom of the 5th. We're halfway through here at Bethpage Ballpark. 7-2, the Ducks lead the Patriots.
Hey fans, this is infielder David Washington, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Hey Ducks fans, stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team by visiting Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Quack of the Bat will bring Ducks fans beyond the headlines with in-depth feature articles, breaking news stories, game previews, and so much more. Interact with the team during the entire season through quotes directly from the players and coaches, as well as exclusive video clips and photos. Check out the blog today at quackofthebat.wordpress.com. Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. To the bottom half of the 5th inning with the Ducks leading 7-2 over the Somerset Patriots. Robert Garcia will lead things off against Vince Molesky, who stays into this ball game. This will be his 3rd full inning of work if he could get through. Again, took over in the 2nd inning after Trevor Foss faced the first 9 hitters, and Molesky had to come in and get the final out of the inning to avoid any further trouble. Thus far, he's allowed 1 run on 5 hits since taking over. A swing and a miss by Garcia. who is 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of strikeouts. Bonifacio and Garcia, the only two Ducks who have yet to reach base safely in this game. In fact, they're the only two Ducks without hits. And here taken upstairs by Garcia to even the count at 1-1. Molesky has gone deep twice in games in relief. He has pitched twice where he's gone 4 innings, May 8th and May 12th, back-to-back games against the Road Warriors and Barnstormers, respectively. 1-1 is hit on the ground to the right side and through. There's a base hit for Robert Garcia, and make it 5 for 5 for the Ducks in terms of getting the leadoff man on in this game. Ducks have done well as a team this year in getting the leadoff man on base. They're hitting .318, leading off an inning this year. And so Garcia joins the hit party, leaving Bonifacio as the only Duck without a hit. Boy, it is a chilly day here on Long Island on this Sunday afternoon. And that wind continuing to blow, making things feel even colder. So after the leadoff single by Garcia, here's Jordany Valdespin. First pitch, and he swings and taps one into the ground to short. Charging in Rodriguez, tough play, but he picks up the scoop and throws it to first for the out. Excellent play by Alfredo Rodriguez at short to rob Jordany Valdespin of a hit. 6-3 on the putout, and a second goes Garcia. I thought for sure off the bat that was going to be an infield single for Valdespin, who's now 1 for 3 with a walk and a run scored today. But a terrific play made by Rodriguez on the short hop after he missed that ball. That took that weird hop off of the glove pitcher Vince Molesky last inning. Here a line drive to the right side past the diving try of second baseman Craig Massey, a base hit. To third base goes Garcia. He'll stop right there. Emilio Bonifacio with a single. And now every Duck has at least one hit today. 12 hits in total. Long Island with runners at the corners, 1 out for Travis Snider. Good effort by Massey on the dive to try and get it, but it just eludes his glove. So Bonifacio is now 1 for 4 with a run scored. So runners at the corners, 1 out. And here is Travis Snider. A fly ball here from Snider could get Garcia home to get the run back that they gave up in the top of the inning. First pitch misses high for ball 1. Snider today is 1 for 2. He singled his last time up. That was in the 4th inning, a base hit up the middle. Hit the ball hard his first at bat, but lined out to second. And had a walk in the 2nd inning with a run scored. Molesky's 1-0. Snider takes a big curveball that drops in for a strike. And that'll even up the count at 1-1. 7 runs on 12 hits thus far for the Ducks. Long Island looking for more. Good speed at the corners with Garcia at third and Bonifacio at first. From the stretch, Molesky's 1-1. And Snider will swing and let the fly ball foul down the third base line. That'll drift out of play into the seats. And so the count now goes to 1-2. Lou Ford will be next for Long Island. Patriots still with just 4 hits in the ball game against Jair Jurgens. 2 runs have come across for them, an unearned run in the top of the inning thanks to the pass ball. 1-2. Snider lays off the curveball down in the dirt. A good eye from the Ducks right fielder. Would not go fishing after the offering from Molesky. 2-2. Molesky's done a good job getting out of trouble. In the 3rd inning, got out of a bases-loaded jam. He was able to get that final out in the 2nd to strand Ford at second base, and then stranded 2 more on in the 4th despite giving up 3 hits and a run. 2-2. Snider a swing and a miss for strike 3. He cuts through the breaking ball. So Molesky gets a big strikeout there, his 3rd of the day. Snider now 1 of 3. And with 2 outs, that will leave it up to Lou Ford here in the 5th inning.
Ducks left fielder, number 20, Lou Ford. Number 20.
And again, I think Kevin Myers and Lou Ford would be happy with the fact that the offense certainly has sprung to life here today. But one thing they certainly still probably have some concern with is the inability to get that runner in from 3rd with less than 2 outs. No sacrifice flies here in the game for the Ducks. No RBI groundouts. Bonifacio takes off from 1st. Throw down to second base, not in time. As Bonifacio slides in ahead of the tag from Rodriguez. So the first pitch is ball 1 to Ford. And a stolen base for Bonifacio gets him in a scoring position. And he is now 6 for 6 in the stolen base department this year. Ford today is 1 for 3. The one hit a big one, a bases clearing 3-run double to right in the second. 1-0. And he takes downstairs on a breaking ball. Good eye by Ford to lay off the pitch from Molesky. And the count goes to 2 balls and no strikes. Molesky has played independent baseball throughout his entire career, never played in an affiliated organization. From the stretch, here's the 2-0. Fastball runs upstairs. That's now 3 balls and no strikes. You wonder if they're pitching around Ford here at all. But you do have Cabrera waiting on deck, who has 2 hits, including a base hit his last time up on the hard liner up the middle from Cabrera. That ricocheted off Molesky's glove. 3-0 delivery. Ford taking all the way. The fastball catches the outside corner for a strike. And so the count now moves to 3-1. Cabrera with back-to-back multi-hit games. 3 now in his brief time with the Ducks. Here's the 3-1. Breaking ball down in the dirt. Got away from the catcher briefly, but not far enough for Garcia to come home. So a walk to Lou Ford. Will load up the bases here in the 5th. First time Lou Ford has walked. On the second walk given up by Molesky since he came into the game. And once again, the Ducks have the bases loaded. Garcia at third, Bonifacio at second, and Ford at first with 2 down. And here is Ramon Cabrera to the plate, who has 2 hits and 3 at-bats tonight after he did the exact same last night. A double and a run scored in the second, an infield single in the 4th. First pitch, Cabrera, line drive in the air to shallow right center, going out to second baseman Massey, but he is able to make the grab. Hung up there just long enough. Now the Ducks again are able to get guys on, but they cannot bring them in. The Ducks leave the bases loaded for the second time in this game. In the 5th, no runs, 2 hits, a walk, 3 left in the inning, 10 left for the game. And we will head to the 6th inning with the Ducks still in front, 7-2.
Hey fans, this is left-handed pitcher Andrew Barbosa, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Still a 7-2 ball game in favor of the Ducks as we move to the 6th inning. Vince Molesky has done a terrific job getting out of jams throughout the course of this game, and twice has stranded the bases loaded for Long Island. Big opportunities for the Ducks to extend their lead, put the game out of reach, but the Patriots still hanging in there. And now they'll face the Ducks bullpen as Jair Jurgens has done after 5 innings of work today, having thrown 84 pitches. And into the game comes left-hander Daniel Schlereth, as the former big leaguer will come in and make his 7th appearance of the season. Fans, don't forget to stop by the Wanda Lynch Shop on your next visit to the Duck Pond, where exclusive hard-to-find Ducks memorabilia is now on sale. Proceeds benefit the Quackerjack Foundation, the charitable arm of the Ducks. Craig Massey will lead things off, the second baseman and 3-hitter, as he bats from the left side. First pitch on the way from Schlereth, and he deals a fastball strike in the outside corner, 0-1. Jurgens goes 5 innings today. He allows 4 hits, 2 runs, one of which was earned, walked 1 batter, and struck out 3. And he threw 84 pitches, 53 of them for strikes. The 0-1 is hit on the ground foul along the first base line. And the count quickly 0-2 in favor of Schlereth. So a good start today for Jurgens. Got the run support he needed with that 6-run second inning. But did very well to keep the Patriots lineup at bay, and now it'll be up to the bullpen to do more of the same. 0-2 from Schlereth, and the breaking ball is fouled off to the third base side out of play. Massey today 0 for 2 with a pair of groundouts to second in the first and to first in the third. Ground out to second in the opening inning, did bring in a run, scoring Bourbon from third base, excuse me. It was the 4th RBI of the year from Massey. 0-2. He takes downstairs in the dirt, blocked by Cabrera. And so there is ball 1.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Just 1 minute.
The count now 1-2 on Massey in this lefty-lefty matchup. You have 3 lefties due up in the inning, Massey, Dudley, and Dorn, so no surprise to see Kevin Myers bring in Schlereth here. 1-2, down in the dirt again. And Cabrera has to block the pitch from Schlereth. The count has gone from 0-2 to 2-2. Schlereth last pitch for the Ducks 2 nights ago in the series opener. He threw a scoreless inning, allowed 1 walk, struck out 1. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him to chase the fastball down and in. Good pitch there from Schlereth. Massey goes down swinging. 4th strikeout for Ducks pitching today, and there is the first out in this 6th inning. We'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard as well on the top of the 6th inning. Get you caught up in action around the Atlantic League, where a couple games are going on right now. One will be later tonight. So we'll go through the 2 that are going on right now. Meanwhile, here is Aaron Dudley to the plate, the first baseman and cleanup hitter, batting from the left side. He's 0 for 2. The first pitch, missed inside with a fastball to Schlereth. And the count of 1-0. By the way, Schlereth this year, 6 innings, no hits, no runs. He has walked 4 and struck out 7, now 8. And there's a strike on the outside corner to even the count at 1-1. Sugarland Skeeters have a 7-2 lead over the New Britain Bees, bottom of the 6th inning up in Connecticut. Brett Marshall started for Sugarland. Dan Runsler is now pitching. 1-1. Tapped onto the ground to short. Charging in on it is Bonifacio. He fields and throws to first in time. Good play by Bonifacio. That was not easy, having to race in to field a slow grounder. And Dudley runs fairly well. But a nice play by Bonifacio for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Danny Dorn. Former Skeeter Tyler Badamo, who was just signed by the Bees, starting today. He is now given way to Elvin Ramirez. Skeeters being led offensively by former big leaguer Derek Norris, who has 2 hits, 5 RBIs, and 2 runs scored on the afternoon. Davidson Romero with 3 hits and 2 RBIs leading the way for the Bees. Up to the plate steps Dorn, and he swings and misses for strike 1. Dorn is 0 for 2 with a fly out to left and a strikeout swinging in his 2 at-bats this afternoon. Being 0-1. Schlereth comes home, and Dorn lines this one in the center, right at Robert Garcia, who now retreats a step or 2, makes the catch, and a 1-2-3 inning out of the bullpen for Daniel Schlereth, who has now thrown 7 scoreless and hitless innings out of the bullpen for Long Island. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning, 7-2. The Ducks lead it over the Patriots.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Daniel Fields, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolat patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolak walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolak pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolak's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolak. Visit Nicolak.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt, and autographed baseball. Refreshments including hot dogs, chips, cupcakes, frozen ice treats, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. On to the bottom half of the sixth inning here at Bethpage Ballpark. The Long Island Ducks leading the Somerset Patriots by the count of 7-2. Continuing on the out-of-town scoreboard as we await the start of the inning. Road Warriors have a 4-3 lead over the York Revolution right now. Bottom half of the ninth inning at Peoples Bank Park. Giovanni Soto, another strong start for the Road Warriors. Christian Flecha Astacio is into the game to try and close it out. Mitch Atkins, meanwhile, started for the Revs, and Joe Van Meter is on, or was on, I should say, in the top of the inning to pitch. Road Warriors being led offensively by Anthony Ray, who has 2 hits and 2 RBIs. York, meanwhile, with RBIs from Dotel, Witherspoon, and Silva in the game. And the Road Warriors trying to close that one out. Yankees have a 3-1 lead over the Angels, top of the 7th inning at Yankee Stadium. Masahiro Tanaka started 6 innings of 1-run ball with 8 strikeouts. David Robertson is now on to pitch. Garrett Richards was the starter for the Angels, and most recently in was Ian Kroll. First pitch here to Daniel Fields, misses outside for ball 1. There is a new pitcher on the mound for the Patriots. Trying to tell exactly who that is, have not been able to see just yet. Here's the 1-0. High fly ball in the air to right, drifting over, and to his left, though, is Justin Pacioli to make the catch. And there is the first out of the inning. So Fields hit the ball hard, but he's now 1 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. 1 away, and that'll bring up Cody Puckett. The new pitcher is Nate Rowe. And so Rowe has taken over for Vince Molesky. We'll get you Molesky's final line here in a bit. But a good performance from Molesky in relief as he allowed his Patriots offense the opportunity to stick in this game. They're still trailing by 5. But could have been much worse if not for the work Molesky did getting out of several jams, several of which he worked himself into. First pitch is taken on the inside corner for strike 1. Molesky goes 3 1/3 innings in relief of Foss. He gives up 7 hits, but only 1 run, which was earned. Walked 2 batters and struck out 3. 0-1 is low and away, and that'll even up the count. 59 pitches for Molesky, 40 of which were strikes, a very good ratio of strikes to balls. 1-1 here on Cody Puckett, who's had a great day at the plate. Takes a fastball low to run the count to 2-1. Puckett drew a walk in the second inning. He singled to left in the third and then picked up a broken bat, 2-out RBI single to left in the fourth. So 2 hits and a walk today for Puckett, has the average up to 260. 2-1. Hard ground ball up the middle. Will it sneak through? No. Rodriguez gets it, spins, throws to first, and Dudley is able to get it and step back on the bag for the out. Excellent work there by Alfredo Rodriguez to rob Cody Puckett of his 3rd hit of the ball game. And there is the second out of this 6th inning.
First baseman, number 6, Alex Soleil, number 6.
A runner with more speed probably beats it out, but Puckett does not have all that great of speed, especially after the knee surgery last year. First pitch here to Soleil, and he pops it foul, third base side out of play. No homers for the Yankees today, and Drelton Simmons did go deep for the Angels, his 4th of the year. Mets have a 5-4 lead over the Brewers, bottom of the 5th inning in Milwaukee. Zach Wheeler on the mound for the Mets, Ulyss Chacin for the Brewers today. Ground ball hit to second base there by Soleil, fielded and thrown to first by Craig Massey in a 1-2-3 inning. First time today the Ducks have been retired in order. Good work for Nate Rowe in the 6th. We head to the 7th here on Long Island. Ducks 7, Patriots 2.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Dennis O'Grady, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
The Atlantic League's biggest stars are coming to Long Island this summer. Join us on Wednesday, July 11th for the 2018 Atlantic League All-Star Game, presented by Good Samaritan Hospital Medical Center. See the top players from the Liberty and Freedom divisions take the field for the Midsummer Classic and the Dig Me Home Run Derby. Following the game, all fans in attendance will enjoy the largest fireworks spectacular on Long Island. Get your tickets for the 2018 All-Star Game today by visiting the box office, calling 631-940-TIXX, or going online to liducks.com.
This season, build new memories.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
This season, witness the action.
He reaches up, it's gone!
This season, celebrate an all-star summer.
The Ducks have won it 7-1.
Gather your friends and family for an entertainment experience like no other. The Ducks 2018 schedule is full of new promotions, and with free parking and tickets starting at just $12, there's no better value on Long Island. Get tickets to an all-star summer at liducks.com.
Ducks fans, don't forget that fresh local coffee is now brewing at the first and third base concession stands at Bethpage Ballpark, and homebrewed iced coffee is available at the Duck Island Kitchen. Grab yourself a hot or iced Ducks blend from Hampton Coffee Company today or on your next visit to the Duck Pond. Michael Pollock here with you as we go to the 7th inning. Rob Rogers takes over on the mound, and Rogers will face, for the Patriots, their 6, 7, and 8 hitters. Rodriguez, Roller, and Weissenberger due up. Good inning for Daniel Schlereth in the 6th as he retired the Patriots in order. 1, 2, 3 on a strikeout, a groundout, and a flyout. Just 11 pitches needed for Schlereth to get through that inning. And now Rogers will take over, and he will face Alfredo Rodriguez to begin after Rodriguez made a terrific play to rob Cody Puckett of his 3rd hit of the ball game in the top half of the inning. Righty to righty here as Rogers comes set. First pitch, and Rodriguez smacks one on the ground to his shortstop counterpart. Bonifacio with a nice pick. The long throw in time. Nice play by Emilio Bonifacio. So how about that? One shortstop makes a great play to rob Cody Puckett of a hit in the top of the inning, and another shortstop, Bonifacio, makes a nice play to rob that initial shortstop of a hit in the 7th inning. I guess that's one way to get payback. One away, and that'll bring up Kyle Roller, who has 2 hits and 2 at-bats today. As we were saying, the Mets have a 5-4 lead now in the 6th inning. They lead the Brewers. Jesus Aguilar is homered, his 9th of the year. First pitch here misses low, and the count 1-0 on Roller. No homers from the Mets thus far. Zach Wheeler, though, helping out his cause. He has 2 RBIs on the day. 1-0. Ground ball off of the end of the bat by Roller and foul to the third base side. 1-1 the count. Of course, today a big day in auto racing. It's the Indianapolis 500. That taking place today, and later tonight, Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals in the NBA in Boston. It'll be the Celtics and the Cavaliers to decide which team will represent the Eastern Conference in the NBA Finals. Breaking ball for a strike, 1-2, and of course, last night the Warriors defending their home court win over the Rockets, forcing a Game 7 in that series down in Houston. 1-2. That's lined in the air to left center. Another base hit for Kyle Roller. Fielded and thrown back in by Garcia. And how about this? Kyle Roller did not play either of the... I don't think he played either of the first 2 games in this series. No, he did not. Sat each of the first 2 games of this series. Maybe a message being given by manager Brett Jody. There were righties on the mound in both games, but Roller sat. And potentially there just a way to tell him, hey, listen, take a couple games off, but we need you to start picking it up when you get back in the lineup, and he has done that to this point. 2 singles sandwiched around a double today. 5th hit of the game for the Patriots, and the first pitch from Rogers is a fastball strike here to Adam Weissenberger, the catcher. 0-1 the count. Weissenberger is 0 for 2. He popped to center in the 2nd, grounded into a fielder's choice in the 5th, and eventually scored on a pass ball. This one misses downstairs for a ball to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike on Weissenberger. For Rob Rogers, he makes his 11th appearance of the year. No record in a 1.93 ERA thus far. 1-1 is hit on the ground to short. Should be 2. Bonifacio will field, flip to Valdespin 1, on to first, double play. Nice job there by Rob Rogers to get the 6-4-3 double play after the one-out single from Roller. No runs in the inning, 1 hit. There were no errors, and because of the double play, nobody left on base. We'll keep things right here, though. It's time for God Bless America, which today is going to be performed by the youngsters from the West Middle Island School. They're on the lower concourse here behind home plate. Let's turn things over now to them for God Bless America. Nice job by the kids from the West Middle Island School with God Bless America here on this Sunday afternoon. We'll take a break and come right back with the bottom of the 7th after this. The Ducks lead the Patriots 7-2.
Hey fans, this is catcher Audie Afner, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, has been family-owned and operated for over 60 years. Stop by today to check out their giant selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives and a luxurious customer lounge. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer. Visit online at SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more. Call 855-917-8737 today.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to. Nate Rowe will stay in this game. We go to the bottom of the 7th with the Ducks leading 7-2. It has been brought to my attention that I might have forgotten to reveal the answer to today's trivia question. My sincerest apologies. Did not mean to do that. Must have just gotten caught up in the game going on here. So let's get that to you. The answer in the question in the top half of the 5th inning was, which team did Jair Jurgens pitch for in 2 separate occasions in the World Baseball Classic? We got a couple of correct guesses here. The first pitch misses low, and that is ball 1. Anthony Foss 11 on YouTube guessed Team Netherlands. Multi Apples guessed Curacao. They are both correct. As this is lined up the middle into center field, another base hit for Robert Garcia, his second of the game. Now the Ducks once again get the leadoff man on. 6th time in 7 innings today. Jurgens is a native of Curacao and pitched for Team Netherlands twice in the World Baseball Classic, 2006 and 2017. Terry D also gets credit because his response was, which team in the WBC? Ask Sir Didi. Of course, a reference to Didi Gregorius, who was his teammate with Team Netherlands at the World Baseball Classic. First pitch misses the outside corner for ball 1 to Jordani Valdespin. And so, Jurgens became the first ever MLB pitcher from Curacao to make it to the major leagues when he made his debut. 1-0 here to Valdespin from Rowe. Runner from first goes, and Valdespin swings and fouls it off down the left field line out of play. Hit and run on there, but it's fouled off by Valdespin in the count 1-1. Valdespin 1 for 3 on the day. He singled in the first, struck out in the third, and grounded to short in the fifth. Also has a walk that came back in the second and later scored in that inning. The hit by Garcia, the 13th of the day for Long Island. Here comes the 1-1. Throw over to first, and Garcia has to scamper back quickly. One ball and one strike here on Valdespin. Every Duck has at least one hit in the game. Rowe, a long wait on the mound, now fires home, and Valdespin smacks it through the right side for a base hit. Garcia will go to second. He'll stop right there as Pacioli came up ready to throw. So back-to-back singles here for Valdespin and Garcia. Garcia first, then Valdespin to begin the 7th. And again, the Ducks offense putting runners on base. 2 on, nobody out. And up to the plate will step Emilio Bonifacio. The Ducks have done what they needed to do to get runners on. Now it is up to the Ducks to get those runners in. Long Island has left 10 on base over the first 6 innings of this game. That's been the one negative to this day for Long Island. They lead by 5, but they certainly want to put the nail in the coffin if they can. Emilio Bonifacio looking like he was going to try and bunt for a hit there. And takes the pitch up high for ball 1. Third baseman Scott Kelly is playing back at third, right behind the grass and a bit closer to that third base bag. He's really right in the cutout now. Here's the 1-0. Does not square this time. It swings through a fastball down low. Even up the count at 1-1. Late in the game now. You're up by 5, so I'm not surprised to not see a bunt here from Bonifacio. Again, if you're the Ducks offense, you want to try and just add some more offense and increase the lead to support your bullpen. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Bonifacio fouls it straight back to the screen. That runs the count to 1-2. At the same time, you don't want to give the Patriots free outs when you've been getting hits off of them. Rowe, a 1-2-3 inning in the 6th. And didn't have to throw many pitches to get through it. Just 8 pitches in the inning. But it's given up back-to-back singles here to start the inning. Now ahead of Bonifacio, 1-2. Bonifacio 1 for 4 with a run and a stolen base today. Here's the 1-2, and Bonifacio ground ball to the right side, grabbed on the backhand by Dudley, throws to short for 1, that's all they'll get. So Dudley is able to get the lead out at second base on the fielder's choice, goes 3-6. But Bonifacio's speed too much to be able to get the out at first base. So Bonifacio is now 1 for 5. Out at second is Valdespin. Advancing to third is Garcia. And again, the Ducks have a runner at third with less than 2 outs. And it'll be up to Travis Snider here to try and get him in. First pitch on the way here from Rowe. And Snider takes down and in. Nice grab by the catcher, Weissenberger at home plate. 1-0 on Snider, who is 1 for 3 on the day. A base hit to center back in the 4th, also walked and scored in the 2nd. The last time up struck out in the 5th inning with Bonifacio at second and Garcia at third base. 1-0 is lined in the air to right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Snider comes through with his 2nd hit of the day. In to score from third is Garcia. Base hit and a run batted in for Snider, and Long Island extends their lead to 8-2. So give Travis Snider his 2nd hit of the ball game for the Ducks, their 15th hit of the afternoon. And for Snider, he picks up his 17th run batted in of the season. 7th run of the year for Garcia as he scores on the base hit from Snider. 3rd hit of the inning for the Ducks. Now it is Lou Ford coming up to the plate. First and second, 1 out for the Ducks. First pitch to Ford, and he takes a fastball that just missed high and inside. So the count goes to 1-0. Ford with a double, 3 RBIs and a walk in his 4 plate appearances today. 1-0. And this is chopped onto the ground weakly to third. Charging in is Kelly. He'll go to second for the force there. The return to first is not in time. So that'll go down as a 5-4 fielder's choice off the bat of Lou Ford. 2nd time he is grounded into a fielder's choice today. Snider retired at second. Bonifacio goes to third. And Ford reaches safely at first.
Catcher number 31, Ramon Cabrera, number 31.
That'll put runners at the corners with 2 men out, and that'll bring Ramon Cabrera to the plate, who is 2 for 4 on the afternoon. Ducks have 6 different players, including Cabrera, who have multiple hits today. And the first pitch is taken on the inside corner for strike number 1. Cabrera with a double that started off the rally in the second inning, in which the Ducks put 6 runs up on the scoreboard, and also singled on a liner off the glove of the pitcher Vince Molesky in the 4th inning. This one line towards third. It is caught by Scott Kelly. A broken bat line drive off the bat of Cabrera, and that will put an end to the inning. Ducks were able to get another insurance run on the scoreboard. They pick up 1 run on 3 hits in the inning. No errors. They do leave 2 more on base. And after 7 here at Bethpage Ballpark, it's a 6-run game. Long Island leads it 8-2 over Somerset.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Rob Rogers, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
We asked people across Long Island, what does energy efficiency mean to you?
Energy efficiency? It means finding ways to save a few dollars on my electric bill each month.
PSEG Long Island is introducing smart technologies that let you control just how much energy you use.
To me, it really is important to keep Long Island green, so future generations can enjoy our island's beauty.
And we're partnering on renewable sources that will keep Long Island sustainable for generations. Discover all of our energy efficiency programs at pseglyny.com/efficiency.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owls party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
I'll make it 9 consecutive scoreless appearances for Rob Rogers, who has yet to give up a run in each of his last 8 2/3 innings of work. He has allowed a total of 6 hits in that span, just 2 walks, and has struck out now 12 batters in that stretch. Rogers continuing to pitch very well for Long Island out of the bullpen. Meanwhile, we head to the 8th here on Long Island, and the Ducks call upon right-hander Vinny Pestano, the setup man, to pitch here in the 8th inning. Obviously not a save situation here, but Kevin Myers wants to get Pestano into this game. And we'll see if Francisco Rodriguez then comes in the 9th if all things stay the same. Again, not a save situation, but a very important game for the Ducks. Long Island has dropped the first 2 games of this series. They want to take this finale and bring momentum with them on the road down to Sugar Land, Texas. I want to try and cut their deficit in the division back down to 4 games against these Patriots. It'll be the 9-1-2 hitters for Somerset here in the 8th. Pacioli, followed by Barbona and Kelly. First pitch, and Pacioli takes a fastball strike over the outside corner from Pestano. 0-1. Rogers a scoreless inning in the 7th. 1 hit, no runs, no walks or strikeouts. Gave up that 1-out single to Roller, and then got the double play ball off the bat of Weissenberger. Pacioli getting the rare start today, but he's been on base twice. A single to center in the 3rd and a walk in the 5th. Both times got stranded in scoring position. 0-1. And the slider hits the outside corner for a strike. Same spot, this time a breaking ball instead of a fastball. And Pestano ahead, 0-2. Ducks out hitting the Patriots 15-5. They lead it 8-2 on the run department. And the 0-2, that one missed outside. Another slider from Pestano, 1-2. Pestano last pitch for the Ducks in the victory over the Road Warriors on Thursday night. He allowed 1 run in 1 inning on 2 hits. Blew a save, trying to protect a 1-run lead, 8-7 in the 9th inning, as Francisco Rodriguez was unavailable following his long relief appearance in the 9th inning the night prior, when Rodriguez blew the save, thanks mostly to a couple of errors defensively by the Duck shortstop Dan Lyons. 1-2. Slider just missed the outside corner. Now we'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Pestano was pitching in the closer role, which he was in at the very beginning of the season before Francisco Rodriguez joined the Ducks. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him this time with a fastball. So there is the strikeout from Pestano for the first out of the 8th inning. And at the 5th strikeout by Ducks pitching today.
212, they're doing an absolutely marvelous job.
That'll bring up the center fielder Julio
Back
Bourbon.
to the top of the order for the Patriots.
Manufactured a run in his first appearance at the plate,
Number 20.
but was retired in his 2 at-bats since on a pair of groundouts, both to first base. First pitch here just misses low, and it is ball 1. Revolution, by the way, losers at home today to the Road Warriors, 4-3. Luis Cruz got the win in relief to improve to 1-0. Ricardo Gomez, the loser, fell to 0-1 as he allowed a run in the 8th inning to give the Road Warriors the win. 1-0, good slider in for a strike to even the count up. Andrew Johnston picked up his second save, getting the final out of that ball game. And Alfredo Silverio with his 4th home run of the year to help the Road Warriors cause. Swing and a miss as Bourbon waves through the breaking ball, diving down and in. Another good slider from Pestano. And the count goes to 1-2. The Bees now trail the Skeeters 9-2 up in New Britain in the top half of the 8th inning. Norris with 5 RBIs, Chavez with 2 for the Skeeters today. Brad Marshall started, Kyle Winkler now in, Tyler Badamo started for the Bees, and Evan Scribner is now into the ball game. Breaking ball again from Pestano, this time tried the outside corner and missed. And so that will even up the count at 2-2. The Yankees still lead the Angels 3-1. They're in the bottom of the 8th inning now at Yankee Stadium. And the Mets have a 6-4 lead over the Brewers, top of the 7th inning in Milwaukee. 2-2. Fouled over the screen and behind home plate, off to the third base side slightly. Another breaking ball from Pestano, and Bourbon just caught a little piece of it. Fouled it back behind the plate. And we will do it again. By the way, an update from former Ducks broadcaster Joe Basile. Wilkin Castillo with 2 hits in 3 at-bats, including a double and a bunt single in his debut with AAA Scranton Wilkes-Barre today. Pitch misses down and in. Of course, we wish Wilkin nothing but the best. Certainly deserved the opportunity to join the Yankees organization. After hitting above 300 while he was here, did a terrific job with the pitching staff as well. Payoff pitch from Pestano to Bourbon. Here it comes, and Bourbon swings and lines it deep down the right field line. This is going to hook foul, though, into the corner. Travis Snider will retrieve it and throw it to a fan in the stands. So the count remains 3-2 here on Bourbon as the Patriots try and get a 1-out base runner in the top of the 8th. Pestano gets the sign from Cabrera and comes set. Here's the pitch, and Bourbon fouls it off the mask, or maybe the glove of Cabrera, and he stays alive. Now it's attendance here today, 4,788 on this Memorial Day Sunday. We hope everybody's Memorial Day weekend is going well to this point. Ducks trying to end it on a high note. Again, everybody in the Atlantic League has the day off tomorrow for the holiday. The Ducks will make their way down to the Lone Star State, where they will take on the Skeeters Tuesday night. First visit of the year to Texas. 3-2. Swinging a high fly ball in the air to right. Travis Snider drifting over to his left. Battling the wind. He'll make the catch. And Bourbon retired for the 3rd straight at bat. There is the 2nd out of this 8th inning.
Third baseman number 2.
And with 2 down and the base is empty, that will bring up the 3rd baseman, Scott Kelly. Coming into this appearance, Vinny Pestano with a record of 1-0, a 1.50 ERA in 11 games this year. He has 2 saves. Has given up 2 runs on 8 hits in 12 innings of work, 5 walks to 14 strikeouts. And the first pitch hits the outside corner for a strike. And the count 0-1 on Scott Kelly. Kelly 0 for 3 in this game. A foul pop to the catcher, groundouts to 3rd and to 2nd as well. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball hit to short. Emilio Bonifacio gobbles it up, throws on a first in time for the out. And a perfect inning of relief for Vinny Pastano as he retires the Patriots in order in the top half of the 8th inning. We'll head to the bottom of inning number 8. The Ducks leading the Patriots by the count of 8-2.
Hey fans, this is infielder Alex Olay, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? Long Island's hometown team is proud to present the Long Island Ducks Biergarten. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Biergarten will feature a variety of frosty drafts and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks-branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the Long Island Ducks Biergarten on your next visit to the ballpark. Fans, there's no better time than right now to sign up the young Ducks fan in your life for the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club. Children 14 and under will receive exciting gifts, discounts on merchandise, and unique experiences that only come with being a member. Sign up today by visiting liducks.com or by calling 631-940-3825. Well, Chase Hutchinson will come out of the bullpen for the Patriots to pitch here in this bottom half of the 8th inning. Hutchinson, the third reliever of the day for manager Brett Jody. And it is pretty interesting to note that the Patriots only have needed 3 relievers, considering the fact that Trevor Foss was not able to advance past the second inning. In fact, he had to get taken out of the game before the second inning even was complete. But Vince Molesky did a great job of 3 1/3 innings of relief, and now 2 innings of relief for Nate Rowe. So it'll be the lefty Hutchinson coming to the plate here, or coming to the mound here, with 2 lefties due up in the inning, Fields and then Soleil, but you've got Puckett sandwiched in between a righty. First pitch to Fields, and that hits the inside corner for a strike. Fields did not agree. Thought the fastball was too far inside. It's 0-1. Fields 1 for 3 on the day. He singled and scored back in the second. Also drew a walk in the third inning. 0-1. He swings through 1 for strike 2. For Chase Hutchinson, this is his 11th appearance of the year. He has a 2-0 record, but an ERA of 5.00, has had some struggles during the course of the season. So the count 0-2 here on Fields in this lefty-lefty matchup. The tall lefty Hutchinson, who stands on the mound at 6'5", gets back on the rubber. Here's the pitch, and Fields takes the fastball just inside. Hutchinson trying to paint the corner, same place he had put the first pitch of the at-bat. This time a little too far inside, though, and it is 1-2. A cold, windy day here at Bethpage Ballpark. Complete opposite of the first 2 days of this series. 1-2. Lifted high in the air and driven foul down the left field line. This will go out of play. And we'll do it again at 1-2. Well, that rain coming through overnight certainly cooled temperatures down a bit after it was hot and humid here yesterday as well as on Friday. Ducks have done a very good job in this game getting the leadoff man on. 6 of 7 times the leadoff man has gotten on base, whether it be a single or a walk or a double. And here Fields cuts through 1 for strike 3, swinging through the fastball from Hutchinson. So there is the lefty's first strikeout, the 6th strikeout for Patriots pitching today. And that is the first out of the bottom of the 8th inning. In 9 innings of work this year, Hutchinson has allowed 8 hits and 5 runs, all of them earned. He has walked 4 batters, and has struck out 10. Gets the first out here, though, and now it's Cody Puckett, who has 2 hits and a walk among his 4 plate appearances today. Swings through a fastball, 4 strike 1, and almost had a third hit his last time up in the 6th inning when he grounded one back up the middle. But Alfredo Rodriguez made a nice play and spun around to throw from behind second and get the out at first. 0-1. And Puckett takes low and away, goes all the way down to the Ducks on deck circle, where Alex Soleil is awaiting. 1-1 on Puckett. Ducks are out hitting the Patriots today 15-5. Long Island, though, has left 12 on base. That has allowed the Patriots to stay within striking distance in this game. Long Island being led by a 6-run second inning today. 1-1. And Puckett grounds this one foul along the third base line. Just got a piece of the pitch coming down and in from Hutchinson to the plate. So the count 1-2 on Cody Puckett. He'll be followed by Alex Soleil in the 9th inning. We'll see who pitches for the Ducks, but the Patriots will be having their 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up. All lefties, Massey, Dudley, and Dorn. Here comes the 1-2. Pitch on the way, and Puckett swings through a high fastball for strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts for Chase Hutchinson to begin this 8th inning. Fields and Puckett go down swinging, and with 2 outs, that'll leave it up to Alex Soleil. Ducks have used 1 lefty already in this game in the form of Daniel Schlereth. Asher Tolliver, a lefty, unavailable, as he has been away during the homestand after his wife gave birth. And the other lefty, Wander Perez, likely out of action today after having to throw 2 innings of relief yesterday. First pitch, and Soleil cuts through a fastball for strike 1. Soleil with 2 hits and 4 at-bats today, both singles. He had a 2-run base hit in the 2nd inning up the middle, and then later scored on a wild pitch, and then lined another single up the middle in the 3rd. Since then, a pair of ground outs. Here he takes one low and outside, and that will even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. So we'll see who Kevin Byers calls upon in the 9th, whether it be Francisco Rodriguez, despite the fact that it's a 6-run ball game, or whether somebody else will come in to throw out of the bullpen. 1-1 Soleil. Swings and taps one back to the mound. Hutchinson will field on the high hop. He'll underhand it to first, a little high, but in time to retire Soleil, and that will end the inning. Good performance by Hutchinson out of the bullpen. He retires the Ducks in order. We'll head to the 9th inning. Long Island will try and close out a win here in the series finale as the Ducks lead the Patriots 8-2.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Matt Marsh, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
To the 9th inning we go at Bethpage Ballpark. Finale of this homestand for the Ducks and of this 3-game series against the Somerset Patriots. The Ducks with an 8-2 lead in this game. 8 runs, 15 hits, no errors for the Ducks. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Patriots. Somerset took a 1-0 lead in the first inning. The Ducks bounced back with 6 runs in the bottom of the second inning to jump in front 6-1. They added another in the 7th before the Patriots scored, another in the 4th, before the Patriots scored. in the top of the 5th to make it a 7-2 game. The Ducks then got it back in the bottom of the 7th. And that is where we stand right now. Daniel Schlereth, Rob Rogers, and Vinny Pestano have each thrown a scoreless inning out of the bullpen in relief of Jair Jurgens, who went the first 5. Now Francisco Rodriguez is into the game for the top of the 9th inning and will face 3 lefties due up to begin the inning. It'll be Massey, Dudley, and Dorn due up. First pitch, and Rodriguez misses down and in for ball 1. To Craig Massey, who was 0 for 3 on the day with a pair of groundouts and a strikeout, dig drive in a run with the RBI ground out back in the first inning. Rodriguez is 1-0, and this one popped up in the air, shallow left, going out. Bonifacio and Puckett, who's going to catch this one of anybody? It goes into foul ground and it lands in foul territory. Bonifacio and Puckett seemed a bit confused at first as to who was going to go after that one. It seemed like it was going to be going out to shallow left field, and it ended up drifting all the way into foul territory. I think the wind helped that one. Cody Puckett has been the guy that has had Dan Lyons to his left so often, and Lyons has always been so good with pop-ups in the air, especially out into shallow left and shallow center field. And that one seemed like both Bonifacio and Puckett had trouble, and that wind that has been blowing hard all day might have given them trouble too. 1-1, and Rodriguez hits the outside corner with a fastball to run the count to 1-2. 1-2. Rodriguez pitched on Wednesday night, that blown save against the Road Warriors, not entirely his fault. Here is the 1-2, and the breaking ball misses downstairs. He did allow 2 hits and a walk in the inning that allowed the Road Warriors to load the bases with only 1 out in the inning, but then the Ducks committing 2 errors by shortstop Dan Lyons on a pair of balls that would have been double plays that would have ended the game and given the Ducks the win. Unfortunately, it could not happen, and the Road Warriors won it in extras. 2-2 is grounded hard but foul down the first base line. So Massey fights off a 2-strike pitch and stays alive at home plate. Rodriguez did strike out 1 in that 9th inning. Prior to that, had been perfect in the save department this year. 4 saves on the season for Francisco Rodriguez, and he's got a win as well to go along with that 1.50 ERA in his 6 appearances. 2-ball, 2-strike delivery coming up from K-Rod to Craig Massey. Here's the pitch, and it's swung on, and just getting a piece was Massey to fight it off. Another foul ball, and we'll do it once again at 2-2. 16-year Major League veteran Francisco Rodriguez on the mound for the Ducks. And Craig Massey, who has never played affiliated baseball, at the plate for the Patriots. 2-2. High fly ball in the air to deep left center. Going back are Ford and Garcia. Lou Ford seems to have a beat on it, and in left center he'll make the catch for the first out of the inning. Well, Massey hit the ball fairly well to the left center field gap, but Ford was able to track it down. There is the first out of this 9th inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Aaron Dudley. Coming into this appearance, Rodriguez has pitched 6 innings, allowing 5 hits, 3 runs, 1 of which was earned. Walked 2 batters and struck out 6. Opponents hitting .227 against him. First pitch to Dudley, and it's popped up again to the left side of the infield. Third baseman Cody Puckett making the call, and Puckett will make the catch in between third base and the pitcher's mound. So on 1 pitch, Aaron Dudley is retired on the pop-up. He is now 0 for 4, and Rodriguez and the Ducks 1 out away from a victory here in the series finale. Of course, after the final out, don't go anywhere because we'll have the post-game show for you. We'll recap this game and hand out the Player of the Game award. We'll also take a final look at the out-of-town scoreboard before setting you up for the series down in the Lone Star State between the Ducks and the Skeeters, which starts on Tuesday night. First pitch on the way here to Dorn, and takes a breaking ball at the knees for strike 1. Dorn is 0 for 3 on the day. A fly out to left field in the 2nd, a strikeout in the 4th, and a fly out to center in the 6th inning. Ducks have done a very good job against the middle of the order today, from Massey, really from Kelly, the 2-hitter, on down through Rodriguez, the 6-hitter. None of them have gotten on base today. Breaking ball misses outside, and the count goes to 1-1. 0 for 18 are Kelly, Massey, Dudley, Dorn, and Rodriguez today. The Patriots with just 2 runs on 5 hits on the day. Breaking ball here from Rodriguez, misses a little bit inside to Dorn. And the count goes to 2 balls and a strike. Dorn a fly out to left, a fly out to center, and a strikeout sandwiched in between. 2-1 from K-Rod. Swinging a ground ball foul up the first base line. That'll leave it up the count at 2-2, and Rodriguez and the Ducks are a strike away from the win. Lou Ford commented before the game, and we've heard it a lot from Ducks coaches, just how beneficial it is for the Ducks to have some strong arms at the back end of their bullpen this year. 2-2. Dorn swings, lifts a fly ball in the air to right center. Garcia drifting back, has a beat on it. He will drop the ball. Garcia dropped the ball. The runner never went. Here comes the throw to first, and they got him! Oh, what a bizarre way to end this game. Danny Dorn never left the batter's box on the fly ball to right center. Garcia dropped the baseball. And Garcia threw to first since Dorn never ran, and they get the out. An 8-3 put out to end this game, and the Ducks win it 8-2. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. That is not something you could predict, and I'm not sure what Danny Dorn was thinking, as he never left the batter's box on that fly ball to center field. They get the out at first base, and the Ducks win it 8-2. Don't go anywhere. The post-game show is coming up next. We'll recap this game and hand out the Player of the Game award. Ducks win this one 8-2.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Asher Tolliver, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolat patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolak walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolak pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolak's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolak. Visit Nicolak.com.
Hey Ducks fans, stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team by visiting Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Quack of the Bat will bring Ducks fans beyond the headlines with in-depth feature articles, breaking news stories, game previews, and so much more. Interact with the team during the entire season through quotes directly from the players and coaches, as well as exclusive video clips and photos. Check out the blog today at quackofthebat.wordpress.com. Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Well, one of the most bizarre endings to a game you will ever see. Danny Dorn lifts a fly ball to right center field, and the ball is dropped by Robert Garcia. And for some reason, we have no idea what, Dorn did not even run. He just saw the ball go there. He thought that was the end of the game, and he never even ran on the play. And sure enough, Garcia drops the baseball. Garcia immediately points to first and says, hey, he's not there. He's not running. Garcia throws there, and the throw just beats Dorn at first base to end the game. And the Ducks win this one 8-3. Absolutely bizarre. Let's recap this game for you, a game that ultimately saw the Ducks get some much-needed offense today. They had combined for just 1 run on 6 hits over the first 2 games of this series, did Long Island, but they broke out in a big way today to take the final game of this series, and it started after the Patriots took a lead in the first inning, thanks to Julio Bourbon's speed. He singled, then stole 2 bases, went to second and to third on the 2 steals, and then came home 2 batters later on the ground out by Craig Massey to second, so that made it a 1-0 ball game. However, in the bottom half of the second inning, the Ducks were able to get to starter Trevor Foss and knock him out of the ball game. Started with Ramon Cabrera's double down the left field line that just stayed fair. Daniel Fields then singled to center to put runners at the corners, and Cody Puckett drew a walk to load up the bases. Alex Soleil was next, and he lined a 2-run single up the middle, bringing home Cabrera and Fields. And that made it a 2-1 ball game in favor of Long Island. Robert Garcia would then strike out, but Jordani Valdespin drew a walk, and Emilio Bonifacio, with the bases loaded, grounded into a 1-2 fielder's choice, in which Puckett was retired at the plate. Soleil moved to third, and Valdespin a second. Then with Travis Snider at the plate, a wild pitch scored Soleil and moved Valdespin to third. And then Snider drew a walk that loaded up the bases. So the Ducks had the bases loaded with 2 men out. Up to the plate came Lou Ford, and Ford had the capper on that inning with a line drive double into the right field corner in which all 3 runners came in to score. Valdespin, Bonifacio, and Snider, who just slid in after the throw was dropped by Adam Weissenberger. And so 6 runs come across for the Ducks, and they have a 6-1 lead after the second inning. They would add another run in the 4th inning against Vince Molesky, who took over after that 3-run double by Ford. And in the 4th inning, Snider singled to begin the inning, then was retired on the 1-6 fielder's choice off the bat of Lou Ford. But Ramon Cabrera hit a line drive off the glove of Foss and ended up reaching first base, off Molesky, and ended up reaching first base. And with 2 outs, Cody Puckett came to the plate and hit a broken bat flare to left that landed for a base hit. Scoring on the play was Ford, and that gave the Ducks a 7-1 lead. Patriots got a run back in the 5th inning to close to within 7-2, as they were able to plate a run on a pass ball that scored Adam Weissenberger in the inning. However, the Ducks would get that run back in the bottom of the 7th inning. At that point, Nate Rowe was pitching, and he allowed back-to-back singles to begin the inning to Garcia and Valdespin. And after a fielder's choice, Travis Snider lined an RBI single to right, and that made it an 8-2 ball game. The rest was history. The Ducks bullpen a fantastic job today. Scoreless innings each from Schlereth, Rogers, Pestano, and Rodriguez, who combined to give up just 1 hit and struck out 2. And the Ducks win it 8-2. Final totals from the game: 8 runs, 15 hits, no errors for the Ducks. They leave 12 on base. For the Patriots, 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3. Jair Jurgens the win with 5 innings of 4-hit, 2-run ball, only one of the runs earned. Walked 1, struck out 3. He improves to 2-2. Trevor Foss, the loser, falls to 1-2. He allowed 6 runs on 5 hits and 3 walks in an inning and 2/3 with 2 strikeouts. No save. The game took 2 hours and 52 minutes in front of a crowd of 4,788 here at Bethpage Ballpark. Time to hand out today's Player of the Game honors. We're definitely going to give it to a member of the Ducks offense for what Long Island did offensively today. And as I look through, I think I am going to give it to Alex Soleil, who gets the start today at first base. He looked very strong at first and also had 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. Lou Ford gets some honorable mention for that bases-clearing 3-run double that proved to be the capper in the inning. But today I'm going to give it to Alex Soleil of the Ducks. He is today's Player of the Game. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the out-of-town scores, and then we'll wrap things up from Long Island, where the Ducks win it today 8-2 over the Somerset Patriots.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Jake Dunning, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, has been family-owned and operated for over 60 years. Stop by today to check out their giant selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at their state-of-the-art showroom, featuring enclosed service drives and a luxurious customer lounge. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer. Visit online at SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more. Call 855-917-8737 today.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt, and autographed baseball. Refreshments including hot dogs, chips, cupcakes, frozen ice treats, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Back here one final time this afternoon at Bethpage Ballpark as the Long Island Ducks defeat the Somerset Patriots today by the final count of 8-2. They close back to within 4 games of the Patriots for first place in the Liberty Division standings. The Ducks improved to 14-13 on the year, while the Patriots fall to 17-8 and lose for the first time on the road this year when scoring the first run of the game and only the second time this year overall. On the out-of-town scoreboard, Road Warriors a 4-3 win over the York Revolution in Pennsylvania today. Luis Cruz, the win, improved to 1-0. The loser, Ricardo Gomez, fell to 0-1. And Andrew Johnston, his second save of the year. Alfredo Silverio homered for the Road Warriors, his 4th of the season. Game just went final in New Britain, Connecticut, where the Skeeters defeat the New Britain Bees by the final count of 9-3. Winning pitcher in that one, Brett Marshall, improves to 2-1. He struck out 8 in 5 innings. The loser, Tyler Benamo, fell to 0-1, no save. Derek Norris homered, his third of the year. He drove in 5 runs in the game. Davidson Romero, meanwhile, had 3 hits, including a home run for the Bees, his 4th of the season. Later tonight, it'll be the Barnstormers and the Blue Crabs, 6:35 start down in Southern Maryland. Yankees just defeated the Angels 3-1 at Yankee Stadium. Masahiro Tanaka struck out 8 over 6 innings of 1-run ball. He gets the win to improve to 6-2. Garrett Richards goes just 2 1/3 innings and takes the loss, falling to 4-4. And the save went to Aroldis Chapman in that ball game as he struck out 2 in the 9th. No homers for the Yankees. They got RBIs, though, from Hicks, Bird, and Andujar. And Andrelton Simmons homered for the Angels, his 4th of the year. Meanwhile, the Mets bullpen allows 4 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning. The Brewers have taken an 8-6 lead over the Mets in Milwaukee. Zach Wheeler started for the Mets. He had 2 RBIs. Ulyss Chassin started for the Brewers. And now into the game for the Mets, Paul Sewald. As Sewald, Blevins, and Gazelman each gave up runs in that 7th inning. Jeremy Jeffress is in for the Brewers. Jesus Aguilar has homered for the Brewers, his 9th of the year. As Drupal Cabrera, a home run for the Mets, his 8th of the season. The Indianapolis 500 also going on today. And Game 7 in the NBA Eastern Conference Finals tonight. The Cavaliers and the Celtics in Boston for the right to play for the NBA Finals. That'll do it for us here in the out-of-town scoreboard. The Ducks will hit the road on Tuesday. They will head down to Sugar Land, Texas to open a 3-game series with the Skeeters, their first visit to Sugar Land this year. And they will send right-hander Matt Larkins to the mound, who has a 1-1 record and a 2.86 ERA thus far this season. He has been pitching well, especially of late. He'll be followed by Bennett Perry on Wednesday. Jake Fisher, the lefty, will go on Thursday. Skeeters have yet to announce their starters for the series, but ultimately the Ducks will be heading down there with some momentum after their win today over the Patriots and a much-needed good performance from Long Island's offense. That'll do it for us here on this Sunday afternoon. Once again, the final score, it was the Long Island Ducks 8 and the Somerset Patriots 2. We invite you to join us for our next Ducks broadcast, which will be on Tuesday night when the Ducks and the Skeeters open a 3-game series down in the Lone Star State. Pregame show is going to begin at 7:50 local time here in New York, 7:50 Eastern time, 6:50 Central time. And the first pitch is at 8:05 Eastern time, 7:05 down in Texas. You can follow all the action right here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. My name is Michael Pollack. Thank you so much for spending your Sunday afternoon with me. Have a terrific rest of your Memorial Day weekend. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast and the Ducks' victory. We'll catch you from Sugar Land, Texas on Tuesday night. Good night and so long from Central Islip, New York.